We are
Okay,
late.
I didn't forget. We are late. I had a an issue in my personal life come up, and Stephanie had something come up. So if we have to end like quickly, like in the middle of something, just bear with us. We didn't want to cancel altogether on you guys because I know a lot of people were like looking forward to it from last night, and um plus we didn't just want to sit and like okay, well, what are we gonna do, like, so. But if she has to drop off or if I have to end quickly, I just want to give everybody a heads up that that is a possibility, so don't be upset if that happens. I'll swoop back around. I've had the absolute day from hell here. My dryer broke. I have to get a new dryer, like, so okay.
Dryer
um
money, honey. Let me
dryer, I
I'm
have
gonna
to get
turn
a
this
dryer.
real quick. It's
What?
loud.
Oh,
Right
okay.
back in a second.
Okay, I have to get a dryer. Then I had a family emergency. My kids have been sick. It's just been one of those days, one thing after another. So I almost was like, maybe it's not the night to go live, and but then I was like, no, so many people are looking forward to it. So I just wanted to let you guys know, though, if we
Hey,
have to end,
April.
we're not just like there is a reason. Hey, bang.
Yeah, and it's
Um,
not gonna be like any big emergency. Everything's okay.
Yeah, everything's okay. Just Stephanie's got something going on, and my grandma is sick. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you jump, Raquel. My grandma's sick, but since my kids have been sick and I've been sick, I don't want to go down where she's at and make her sick. So,
Oh my gosh,
anyways,
Anna Mary's here.
hey, Anna Mary. Hey, Bang Romy. I really like your channel, Bang Romy.
Oh, did you take
Uh,
it? That
yep, yep. Hey, April. More than enough. Hey,
please
Suzanne.
say I'm gonna sub and never remember. I need to
I'll
write.
send you the link.
Yes, do that. That'll be great because you'll remember.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Nomer. Um, she's got, I told you guys she has COPD and emphysema, and a lot of her problems stem from that. Um,
Raquel, don't you threaten us with a good time.
yeah, right. You guys come up and take over. Don't warn me. Raquel trolled me one time and took a link, and I was like, I know this voice. Like, she's taken a link on my channel before as a
I,
troll.
re- I remember, but I don't remember what it
I
was.
don't remember what it was about, but it
It's
was really
funny.
funny.
Of course, she's funny anyways, but
Thank you guys.
get
I'll
her off.
keep you posted. She's maybe they might have found answers finally for what's been going on, so that's always a plus.
If you say
Um,
prayers, say a little prayer for her grandma.
yes, just a quick little prayer. Hey, Nevaeh, prayers never hurt, or well wishes, or whatever you guys do. Speaking of,
Her-
we're going to start with Perp. We're going to watch her talk about tarot cards.
Oh, this will kill everything. Hey, Nevaeh.
Oh, could you imagine?
I love
Thank you.
it.
You too, Bang Rami. Could you imagine Laura reading your fucking tarot cards, dude? Like,
Have a good night, Bang.
have a good night, Bang.
She's
Hey,
psychic.
crime.
Ash said that she's psychic. So, I mean,
Mm,
what else do
well,
you do?
I mean, I could. Is there anybody better to do your
Actually,
cards or any of
I
that?
would
I
rather
mean,
see her read cards than many more other things. Like, it sounds like this could be very entertaining.
absolutely. We're gonna watch it together.
Hey,
Okay.
crime rate.
Hey, hey, crime canary,
Jinx.
daddy. Whoops. Okay, hold on here. Okay, we're gonna watch this lovely masterpiece together.
Oh, what'd you guys think?
Is that
If I should
Laura?
tell
Look at
you,
her.
normally he's
Yes,
really on point. Like I've watched him a couple of times. He's
she's talking about Aphrodite, and then his name Aphrodite. I
Halo
forget.
Jam.
She's
Aphrodite.
talking to
Yes.
yeah.
Listen. She can't. She cannot even shine Aphrodite's boots.
Hey, frustrated
Big time
lurker.
Aphrodite. He is very good at what he does, whether it's real, not real. He,
He's entertaining. Yes,
it is entertainment at its finest, and the way that he presents it, the way that he talks, he's a master. He's masterful, in my opinion.
yes. Thank you for the reminder. Daria says just a friendly reminder not to go after Amanda. She lives in a 1700 trailer, 30 kids, no AC, and now I read in a live she has no dryer.
Hey,
Thanks,
Daria.
Daria. Thank you for the reminder. This PSA, we need like a scrolling PSA. Okay, we're gonna watch this.
It's not a fake.
joke. She got
He
blocked.
really knows his tarot cards and
Tarot.
he really knows how to read them. So
What does she
really knows
call
how to
it?
read
Why is
them.
she saying that? She
Sometimes
calls it
it's not
tarot.
fake. He really knows his tarot cards and
Tarot.
he really
Tarot.
Like a ferret, tarot.
Tarot!
Tarot cards.
Frustrated.
Hey, frustrated lurker. How you doing?
Right knows
here.
how to read them. So, and yes, to answer your question, Quinny,
Your
yes,
question?
I have been told that I am psychic. So yeah. Do I make money on it? No. Have I done tarot readings?
Tarot.
Yes, I have. Have I been on point? Yes, I have. But it's all a matter of the point.
Oh no.
I can't even get it out. Who had Laura being psychic in your 2022 bingo?
Oh my God. Okay, if you think Laura is psychic, let's just put
Best
I'm
tournament.
hold on. We're gonna
Yes.
put
Oh,
this
I'm
is
so
amazing.
excited.
Laura, I am encouraging you to start reading tarot cards, okay? On your live. Do your tarot cards on your live. I think that would bring a crowd. I think I might even watch for the first time.
I would start watching her again. If she was reading tarot cards and acting like she's psychic, I would watch it for sure.
Hey, Long Island girl.
You have my word.
Oh no, Laura, my chat is vouching that we will watch you more often if you read your tarot cards. Okay.
Please.
Okay, we're gonna rewind because I couldn't help myself. We're gonna rewind.
Psychic. So yes. Do I make money on it? No. Have I done tarot readings?
Tarot.
Yes, I have. Have I been on point? Yes, I have. But it's all a matter of the cards. I mean, I have a book that explains all the cards. It's not hard to read tarots.
No. Oh no. Oh.
It's like reading tea leaves. You got this, Laura. You could slay these tarots. I know it.
Oh my God. No way. This is the best. I can't. We're gonna watch it one more time. I mean, I don't
Not
normally
hard
do that.
reading tarots, Amanda.
It's not hard reading the tarots with the book that comes with it for beginners. She has like that beginner's tarot card.
Yeah, one
thing.
time I tried to do it and it is fucking hard. It's just hard because if you know nothing about it, because it depends on which deck too, because I think you can if you learn what the cards mean by what they look like. I didn't even know that. I knew nothing, and it's difficult to try to learn. Hey, Jay.
Yeah. Okay, so I actually I always have enjoyed that. I'm like big into astrology. I don't bring it onto this platform. And I do believe, I know not everybody believes in it, but I do believe that it's real. But picturing Laura doing it is what's got me. We're gonna replay this, okay?
Hey, Dee, wait. So you don't think she's psychic? Is that what you're saying right now?
No, I don't think she's psychic. No, I don't. Hey, Miss S the fuck up. I said S the fuck up instead of shut the F up.
Somebody that is psychic.
Oh, hey, little one.
Hell gets a lot of shit wrong. Like she should be able to know more. It would help with her true crime channels if she was psychic, wouldn't it?
You would think she would take that to her true crime. Okay, we're gonna listen one more time because I could not help but laugh. This is bad. This is really, and this is not me knocking on people that actually have a gift, but Laura is a whole fucking joke. Hey,
No,
Pop, not soda.
Everybody has a gift. He makes me believe he has a gift. That's his job. I watch it. I believe it, and I'm entertained.
I watch Amanda and Anda read. She's in the chat, and she's really good. Yeah, Patty is good at it. It's just that you have it or you don't. But Amanda and Anda, she has a channel on here. I've watched her do readings and talk about it and stuff. And it's not. It's way different than what you would picture from Lara.
See, you kind of automatically have to have it in you. That's what I was thinking because it just doesn't.
It's not one of those things you learn at 30. Okay, like
Yeah.
it's like not a trade. Like my friend Tasha has a very strong intuition. Like I have super strong intuition too. A lot of Scorpios and Libras do, but I don't know her. I'm just picturing Laura like those big books for beginners that like you would get like, you know, when you're maybe you're in your late teens or something, acting like she's a freaking psychic over there reading her tarot cards. I cannot. No. Okay. All
Am
right,
I
we're gonna
psychic?
watch it.
Have I
Am I,
known else of it?
I'm psychic. I'm psychic. I've busted all these scammers. I always know everything. I could just hear her. God.
What'd you
Told her,
guys think?
she challenged her
'Cause I-
chat the other day and
To
told them
what?
to prove one time where she's made a hard stance on something and been wrong about it. She was dead serious. It's
Talk about no self-awareness that she really does not have any. That's a kind of sad.
I mean, what she made a hard stance on and been right about?
I can name one thing that Capone can run on and tell her. Blondie McBlonde. She said she was a scammer. Meanwhile, Blondie McBlonde was a lot of things. She didn't need your fucking money, Laura, or anybody else's. She refunded several $100s to the community like it was nothing. We saw her house. It was literally like a penthouse type house, and it was windows were all around it. Her fiance or husband or whatever he was, because Laura busted this out, had his own fucking plane, like a helicopter. They weren't hurting for money, okay? And Laura made her out to be a whole scammer. It was the most ridiculous shit ever. Blondie was not a fucking scammer. End of. Like, she just wasn't. She was annoying. She was a pain in my ass. Sometimes I would love to have her back so she could help me organize stuff, though. Like, she's just so dumb.
I just remember her putting like eyeballs beside of each other and zooming in on noses, and I was just like, "What in the hell is going on right now?" This is
Remember True Helper?
absurd.
I don't even like True Helper. I think he's a total creep. But what she did to him was so fucked up to do that publicly.
What did she do? Yeah, I forgot.
The whole eyeballs and dissecting Facebooks that weren't even confirmed.
She does.
Yeah, just the same
hey,
shit.
Kimmy.
Hey, Kimmy P. Hey, niece. Love you, Miss Nomer. I'm glad to see you.
I still
Just
haven't subbed Denise either. Damn it.
You haven't what?
I haven't subbed Denise either. After this live stream, I'm going to remember all the people that I want to sub to and stuff.
Yeah, I have the link saved, so just let me know.
Okay. Amanda.
You should. Yeah, Amanda. Anita, she's from over in the New Watts Island crowd. Like, she's over there. I don't think she really goes to a lot of channels. I haven't seen her like live a lot as much. She's got some stuff going on. If you go watch her channel, you'll see. But she's a really sweet girl. So,
hey, Poppy J.
Hey, Pop. Oh my God, Poppy. Hey, it's good to see you. Okay, I'm gonna push play. We're gonna get through this 39-second clip.
Think. Or what'd you guys think? Because I can tell you, normally he's really on point. Like I've watched him a couple of times. He's not a fake. He really knows his tarot cards and he really knows how to read them. So, and yes, to answer your question, Quinny, yes, I have been told that I am psychic. So, yes. Do I make money on it? No. Have I done tarot reading?
Tarot.
Yes, I have. Have I been on point? Yes, I have.
Okay, Laura.
It's all a matter of the cards.
Oh, this has been great.
I have a book that explains all the cards.
Okay. Well, you go read that fucking book. It's not hard to read tarots. In case anybody was wondering, it's not hard to read tarots. So, there you go.
Pronounce tarots either, but she can't do it.
No. Hey, Pickle. Oh my gosh, long time no see. So Wendy made a video today and says they already went over it. I do want to, before we go into Letity and that, we're going to go over, because I know a lot of people had a hard time reading the journal. So I got the transcripts off of the community post that somebody shared. And, the video is on unlisted. So I thought we could go over those tonight a little
That's
bit.
crazy.
Yes. Can she be diagnosed as psych? I don't know. I don't know, Lacey. Ask her. You're going to have to ask her the hard questions on this one. Okay, so I just want to do this because I want to show Farrah's pattern of behavior. And I thought that when these video was really good at it because it had like the whole timeline. It keeps switching me my account that doesn't have what's it called? Premium.
Oh
I
yeah.
hate that. I'm not watching your damn commercials.
I remember whenever premium first came, I'm like, why would anybody ever pay for that? Now, oh man, I can't live without it.
I know. Yes.
That's how they get.
Yeah, well, it's the one thing that I pay for. Like, okay, so each of my kids, they get to one or a couple of them share Netflix, a couple of them share Hulu. Everybody has like one thing a month that they get. That's how. Well, I mean, everybody gets the Hulu if one's the Hulu, but you know what I'm saying. Like, that's my one thing that I am not giving up.
Hulu is outrageous.
I know, and we just paid $20 for Netflix, and I'm like, what the hell? But that's because I didn't switch it from the family. Like, there's like an upgraded plan. I'm downgrading that shit next month to the regular $9.99. And Hulu, my kids love the Disney Plus. My younger ones do, and so I hate with between cable and that, it's like $200 and something a month. So, we're gonna have to be.
Tons of the movies that are on Hulu you can't even watch unless you have the HBO Max one too.
Yes. Hey Wild One, which we have HBO Max, but only because it comes with our cable pack. Like,
yeah,
it's so much, but that is only for 18 months, and that's getting ready to be up. And once that's up, we won't have it. Yeah, we ain't out because HBO Max. Well, I mean, if my kids pick that, but I know they're going to pick Netflix and Hulu over HBO Max.
HBO Max, I did love it for a long time. There just hasn't been anything lately that I've been interested in. Hey Wild One.
I'm an HBO person, but yeah, I mean, Nurse Jackie was on Netflix. I don't know if it still is. That's my favorite show. I go back and watch that every once in a while. Okay, this is a video One made. Let me see. And I just feel like it's really good. It kind of outlines how Farrah is.
I haven't seen this.
It's really good. Okay, here we go.
I have not been a part of that scheme. And there were over 3 people involved in that knew every bit of it. And that's all I'll say. So the ones saying that they didn't know anything about it, that they didn't know Diane was doing anything wrong, keeping that money, they're lying to you. They've lied to the whole community.
So, I don't know. It just hit me sideways when I heard you up on your panel screaming that they knew about St. Jude and they knew about what Diane was doing when I know that you know that that's not true. You were defending them a month prior.
Yeah. Well, I was mad and shit got said. It happened.
Right.
And it is what it is.
I get it.
Well, I think that's as clear as night and day.
I mean, literally, that just, hey, Kimberly, that proves that she will lie. She does not give a fuck. If she's mad at you, which she's done me several times, anything, I feel like that takes away any credibility that she might have. And the fact that she wouldn't take a link on Wendy and Randy's today just is kind of like, it proves to me that.
Oh my God. If she would have done that and I would have missed it, I would have been so mad.
Right, Alan.
Oh, wait, that was the
they went live today too with it about that. Sarah, if you're watching, I think you should take a link and maybe apologize to Wendy and Randy because you wouldn't take a link over there today. I think that you should take a link or wait until they're live on their Friday night show, and I think you owe them an apology. Otherwise, your credibility is going to remain shot in this community because You just admitted that if you're mad, you will fucking lie. You just admitted that to the whole community and said, well, shit happens, or however you worded it. Basically, shit happens. No apology. No, I'm sorry. Once you do that kind of shit, your credibility is shot. I mean, it's one thing to say I have things mixed up or I was confused. No, you flat out said I was mad. Oh, well, basically. No, it's not oh, well. You made them out to be scammers to people that hate them. Why? Why? Diane said the C word, by the way, today, Stephanie.
Did she? I heard her. She was
Uh,
on one, but I was in and out because I was busy. I
well, I
didn't know what
guess
was going on.
somebody's been talking about our kid, mine and Starlight's kids and stuff, and being crazy. And Diane was saying the C word, and I was like, oh my God, I was shocked. I had to rewind it twice because it was so funny. I'm sorry, Diane. Yes, one. And then I have something else I want to show too before we go on. Let's see. This is just I know a lot of you guys don't know Brittany J. She's from West Island too, and hey,
How,
she could not even be your cup of tea. Sorry, go
how,
ahead.
how is she any different or better than Ernie Shell? I don't know
Oh,
Ernie. I have no idea who he is. I just know she talks about him. But how?
she's not, and um, I want to talk about his brother. I mean, I'm not bringing it to this platform. It's already been, but his brother is in prison for murder for life, and
Oh, I
that
did.
is who he was thinking was gonna when he was in that state of psychosis. That's who he was talking about. But I'm not bringing that to this platform. Like I'm not the one that just brought that to this platform. It's already been talked about. He's talked about it. Other YouTubers have talked about it. But his brother is in prison for murder. Um,
Oh, here was my question before we move on. How did I was thinking back? How did Randy and Wendy even get like roped in? Why did she even start going at them?
I don't know. Wendy's in the chat. Wendy, what happened for Sarah?
I remember she went at Buck or brought Buck up and was being an asshole about that. So maybe that's how, but I just can't. I was thinking, like, why did she ever even start going off on them
Oh,
like
wait. Okay, my bad. Wait, Jamie, my bad. I quit watching the trial, the last one, but I thought that he was going to get life. Okay, thank you for correcting me. He got 20 years. My apologies. I hadn't got to finish it yet. Hey, Queen Bee. So thank you for correcting me, Jamie. He got 20 years, but he got in some big trouble, and that is who Ernie was like all scared of. And look, I think I made a video about Ernie like taking the sponsors because I had actual proof of it, but I'm not gonna mess with the guy when he's clearly
oh,
like in a state of psychosis. I'm just not gonna do that. I'm not. I thought it was sad when he got
well,
tased. Like,
how are you going to
hey, magician.
for me, like I said, I don't even know who the guy is. It's not about him for me. It's just she covers him. So that's the only reason I bring that up. But it's like if you're out here lying on purpose and admitting it, why are you even talking about anybody else? Like, what's your point? Uh,
Okay, well,
so
Wendy.
okay, so I remember. So Wendy's saying that they like addressed it after. Kind of, I think they were trying to be helpful from what I remember, like towards her. And Randy even made a stream that Laura said was, spot on, blah blah, about addiction or whatever. And I
Mm-hmm.
think you know how she gets it. Anytime that anybody, because she's so desperate for content to talk about people to get attention, and to keep some kind of revenue going, that she just must have, she took everything as drama like she always does.
Well, yeah, she
That
actually said, because she said, I know people are going to be mad at me. I'm sorry, but drama's what brings the views. And started talking about shit that was either old or not how it happened. And she admitted that she just talks about us because it brings like it's drama community. So of course, and we have a lot of people that don't like us in the drama community. So I think that's why she ended up turning on Wendy and them, because she was now sticking up for Corey, who threatens or wishes cancer on children and threatens bodily harm, just growls. She's just an overall nasty person. She is siding with people like Irish Marie, all of those people now. And
I mean, she could take up for Corey all she wants. Corey's never going to like her. Corey,
right.
shit on her. So
Yeah, one win. You're right. Because I busted her out a lot of times. So if you know.
but it's one
Yeah.
thing to be like doing drama, and it's another thing to go to the extreme of saying in front of everybody after you've done the completely opposite, that these people were lying about this thing the whole time, and everybody knows that that's not the truth. It's just like, what?
Mhm.
Why was she so angry at them? I don't understand. It's crazy to me.
I don't know either. Hey, Carla. Okay, Ernie's brother only got 20 years because of his mental health. He tortured Ernie, shot at him, and held a gun to his head before he murdered someone. Okay, thank you very, very much. Hey, Ben. Thank
Hey,
you guys for clearing that up. I should have watched the last two things before I spoke on it, but I thought he was going to get life, but I was wrong. So thank you. All right,
wait,
we're going to
so
watch this.
out?
No,
Oh,
no,
he's still in. Okay.
yeah, he's still in prison. They said he can't get to you or whatever, and I didn't know what he was what they were talking about, and then somebody showed me, and I was like, oh my god, like, wow, I just don't choose to make videos on him, and if you do, that's fine, but not when he's clearly not well. Like Sarah, you're no, and plus, why are you judging people, Sarah? You don't like to be judged for the same kind of shit, so. Um,
It's
hey,
because
Jem.
everybody knows why. She has to have something to talk about. She can't just go live and talk about nothing. She has to pretend like, I think that's why she keeps harping on that clone shit, because that's the only drama that she has or whatever. And
Yeah.
she has to have something to talk about. But it's
Mm-hmm.
just like,
It's so old. Everybody knows it's not me. I'm not even going to address it anymore. Hey,
no.
Pugs.
But who?
Um,
I just don't understand. Like, if you're out here blatantly lying about people, and you know that you're doing that, then what ground in yourself, in your heart, do you feel like you have to stand on to call somebody else out when you, like, she knew she was lying when she said that. You,
yes, of course
you
she
know what I
did.
mean? Does that
Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy to me?
Yep, it is crazy. Um, hold on. There's also a clip of voices asking somebody how they can speak on parenting, but I didn't get to get that one uploaded, and I almost fell out of my chair like laughing. And then there is this voices. You're gonna have to find some new insults. Like it's the same thing all the time
Oh
with you.
shit! Did she go off again?
Not on me. I'm sure it's coming because I mentioned her name, but this is on this lady named Brittany. She's over from the Watts Island groups too.
Miss Nomer
Uh,
convinced of the same thing, and but I mean, I'm not coming right out and accusing her, because I don't know for sure, but her action surely does make it look like that. Like, why would somebody point out a clone over and over and over, and even bring it up on a whole different panel and be like, I'm getting trolled so bad? It's just like, you're going way far out of your way to draw attention to that shit. Don't.
hey Tyler, that count was funny. Okay, here we go. All right. I actually am going to talk about some. Well, after this, hold on. Let's just get through. This is only 26 seconds.
Fucking Natasha Jr. over there saying, oh, could you imagine if these people acted in real life the way they act on the internet?
You know what, bitch? I do. I've taken people out. Obviously, you haven't seen me, and you don't watch my fucking channel. Address your fucking kids in the background. Listen to crotch goblins hollering and screaming and doing their thing in the background.
She's killing me.
Yeah, she's killing me, Scarlett. You fucking stupid. Oh, God, I cannot stand Scarlett. But why does she that her go-to? That's so weird. Like, like I'm going to get you by calling your kids crotch goblins. She uses the same insults over and over and over. I could make like a thing.
It comes from a deep place of deep-seated anger, because she chose not to, because she said pretty much she doesn't think she would be fit enough, and
Basically.
makes her angry. She hates
It's
kids.
weird. It's fucking weird. I think it's weird anyways. I don't know about going around calling other people's kids like crotch goblins. I think that's a little odd.
Like, nobody's kids are her. Like, nobody's kids have done anything to her. Why call them names?
No, and most of us who stream, you might hear kids in the background every once in a while, but we're pretty good at muting, even if we have to say, hey, we'll be right back, whatever. Like, there's no reason for you to mention our kids. Like, what do you do in voices? And most of us, like, I don't know. I just think it's weird that she's always going. And then she had the nerve to ask Natasha why you always going for people's parenting. Like, bitch, that's all you do. Like, what the fuck are you in the same fucking life? That just happened.
She skips going for the parenting. I'm sure she's done it in the past. No, she goes straight for the
For the kid. Yeah,
like, she's like, fuck the parents. Let me go and attack the kid.
Ben, yeah, she's here under Unbothered. Hey, Dee Dee. Okay, so I did like a private reaction one day, like, but I never put it out, and I don't want to play the whole thing because I messed up a bunch and I didn't get to edit it. But there's this case, and I think it's like a much larger conversation than just this case that happened, but this little boy, and it's sad, he got burned and all that. His name is Dominic, okay, and he got burned, like his face and everything, and they were saying this other kid threw a ball at him and it was on fire, right? Well, new footage, and that the other little kid was smeared all over social media because of it, which I'm gonna pull an article up, but it turns out the other kid that's not what happened. And so this other kid was just like thrown under the bus, you know. We got to be more careful not to do that, you know, and not to.
Even if the kid did do it.
Yeah, he didn't, but yeah, you're right. Like, why
fully grown adults
like
attacking a kid? Like, kids are kids. It could have just been an accident, or he didn't even do it. But I'm just saying, people are so mean.
Oh my God, they're so mean. Hold on, I'll read. You know, and I don't know.
Parents. If you're gonna attack somebody, attack that kid's parents.
Yeah, and I think it's so sad that he got burned. You know, I wouldn't take that away, and I'm not even. I just think because I've been guilty of probably jumping on a bandwagon here or there, like, oh my God, I can't believe that. But the other little kid had to leave school and all of that because of it. Hold on, we'll read the article real quick.
Hey, sour girl.
Hey, sour girl.
Diane, your rant today was great.
Oh my God, you said the C word. I was like, no. Okay, so let's see. Video footage of 6-year-old Connecticut boy who was severely burned while playing with other kids. Wait, am I showing this? Okay, thank God.
Yes.
Okay. While playing with other kids shows he was not bullied and set on fire, a parent of one of the children said. Dominic Krenkel, 6, was hospitalized with serious burns to his face in April after an incident involving him and an 8-year-old neighbor. At the time, the family claimed the child allegedly threw a gasoline-doused tennis ball that was lit on fire at Krenkel. Earlier this month, the Bridgeport Police Department said video footage of the incident confirmed there was no evidence of foul play. Krenkel's father, Aaron Krenkel, said his son alleged he was set on fire. He has since been released from the hospital, and he was burned. I mean, I don't wish that. I'm glad he's getting better. That's terrible. It's so sad. Video released Friday by the family of one of the boys involved shows 4 children, including Krenkel, lighting fires and kicking a soccer ball in the backyard. At one point, the 6-year-old wiped what appeared to be remnants of a flammable liquid onto his pants. They were interacting in the backyard, being boys, and I'm not going to butcher her name. I'm just going to say Laura, a mom of one of the other kids, told WFSB TV. The footage shows Laura's son fill a cup with gasoline, light it, and put it on the ground. Krenkel walks over and is briefly out of the camera. So you can't see him for a second. He's briefly out of the view of the camera. Moments later, he stumbles to the ground and was on fire. He is seen trying to put the flames out of on his face. Dominic was not left there to die, Laura told the news outlet. My 11-year-old son, Lorenzo, saved him, took his bare hands and took the fire out of his face. Okay, so they had said that, I'm going to show the video in a second of what actually happened, but they had said, basically picked the ball up, all doused in gasoline, on fire and threw it at the kid, but the kid's hand was not burned. That was my first clue about it, right?
So everything went to court, and then after court, they figured out they were all wrong.
It didn't even go to court. It was in investigation stages.
Oh.
So hold on, let me get this video.
Just wait until people are, no matter what. I know this isn't like a being charged thing, but you're innocent until proven guilty. At least let it play out before you.
Oh no, they made like $600,000 because he was supposedly bullied, with a GoFundMe.
So the little boy's parents, brought it to social media. Is that
yes, and look, I think he would have made. I can't see chat right now, but I will catch up in chat. I think that they would have made a good amount just him being burned. You would think, because people feel bad. That's just how it is. I feel like they would have made a good amount.
We're gonna get more money if it was a bullying situation.
Yeah, and so the other little boys now, they've been villainized everywhere. It's just a sad situation. I feel like it's sad all around,
Yeah, and it's always going to be out there, even though he's little now.
Yeah, so here's the actual. Let me make sure I'm sharing it over here.
It's unfortunate for both of them, obviously, but
yeah, here's the video. I think there's more than this, but here's one video. All right.
Hey, Lanky.
So you guys see what they're doing? They're kicking a soccer ball.
Yes,
I can rewind that.
Fire the ball on fire.
Yeah, like, that's so dumb. It's such a boy thing. Like, oh no. I just want to tell them, no, like, don't do that. And they look like I feel like they look kind of like, oh my God, probably freaked out. And you see the one son just, hold on, I'm going to slow it down. Can't slow it down. It's a Twitter video. All right, hold on. Now look, hold on. You see him, he's rubbing his face, which is not going to help. You see the other kid put his hands on him.
Wow.
To put the fire out. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was rubbing his face to put it out. So it's like, we got to be more mindful to not, that's a kid. Like you said, it's going to be on there forever now.
Unfortunately, boys do, but kids in general, boys especially, do stupid shit. Like, it wasn't the intentions to light the ball and kick it and catch the boy on fire,
No.
They're kids.
No, and they said, like, that they had ended up saying, like, that the other boy had thrown the ball at the kid, and that's how it happened. But the other boy didn't have any burn marks on his hands. If you throw a ball with gasoline on fire, your hand is going to be burned up too, right? Like, your whole hand. And and now so now, like, both parents are kind of like on a crusade to tell their side, and they said that their son told them that. Either way, I just wish we would be more careful, because that the other kids, they had to leave school. They've had threats to their home now, and it's really ugly. So
they told the internet that their son told them that.
Yeah, let me find Dad's statement.
I don't like these people.
Right? I was kind of.
I don't like them. Like, after all that, you're gonna throw your own son, who's already been through that, under the bus. Just
let me find it. I feel like maybe people that don't have boys, because girls, that's not really something I could see girls doing, but I could see boys doing this. Like,
it's not even an abnormal, far-fetched thing, really. It's dumb and not smart, but boys do crazy shit.
Dumbest shit. Yeah, like, oh my God, my son, I've always been very big on, like, you don't play with fire, you don't touch fire. I'm a real, because I know these things can happen, but
that doesn't mean it's not going to.
Right. I'm never going to say never, because I have boys. Okay. So I guess we could play the one from 2 months ago to see. I want to see the parent. Wait, you know what? Let's look up the GoFundMe, actually, because that has a lot of the stuff on it. All right, let's see.
I don't blame the one mom for not backing down. For the son that got blamed and got smeared all over social media because of the other parents, and then now they're saying, "Oh, our son told us it was him." It's like those people. I don't know. They rub me wrong. I don't. I just know what we've discussed on here, though. So maybe.
Yeah, I'm not like
But,
all invested. I just wanted to remind everybody,
oh,
sometimes
look
we
how
have to
pitiful.
be a little. Sometimes we need to be a little nicer on social media and not just jump to conclusions. Like, support the family all you want. I'm totally not against that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but don't throw another kid under the bus. Okay, so
See, that would mean that they would have specifically picked it up and targeted and aimed at him because of who he was. Like, for whatever reason, they don't like him and they were trying to intentionally harm him in that way. That would
yeah,
be bullying, and that's not what happened, right?
right. So, okay, this was written, I do believe, like right after. It says, my little brother Dom has been, and the sister wrote this. My little brother Dom has been bullied for a while by the neighbors. It escalated to a deadly intent. Dominic, my 6-year-old brother, could have died. The kid covered a ball in gasoline, lit it on fire, and threw it at him. All in a matter of seconds, Dom has second and third degree burns on his face and his legs. He's going to be scarred for life, mentally and physically. We are looking for help for a new home because it's not safe here. Mind you, they were all playing together, like, I don't know. This
Like,
boy has, no, yeah, like boys do, okay, we're looking for help to buy a new home because it's not safe here. This boy has gotten away with too much and has a history of bullying. The mother thinks he is innocent. The family thinks it's a joke, even though Dominic can't talk because he's in a lot of pain and swollen. He said to my mom, please don't take me back there. Anything helps, even a share. Thank you all for your support. I'm sure Dominic appreciates it. This is extremely unfair and shouldn't ever happen to any child. We need justice for our little Dominic. Justice for Dominic. Stay strong, Dom. Prayers for Dom. Now, I want to look at the updates because that's where a lot
how,
of the. Go ahead.
how did he tell them? Because she said that he told them that, right? He's the one that told them that. How did he do that if he couldn't even talk?
Not that. Good question. Hey, MI33. Hey, Kayla. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to look for the older ones where it
And I'm
tells the
sure
death.
they were emotional and irrational because something tragic and terrible just happened to their kid.
Right. Right. I mean, I'm
Still,
not even. I'm not.
it
I
doesn't
just.
care.
I want to be, that stuff that they wrote about and said about that other little kid is also going to be on social media forever now. Hey, everyone. So this was June 11th. Hey, everyone. It's nice to the statement was released yesterday by Bridgeport Police Department that no child deliberately injured. On the day the incident happened, Bridgeport Police took my mother and put her in a police car. Oh, yeah. She said she was arrested the day of. She was supposed to be babysitting, supposedly, according to the neighbor. And also, she had her kids. The kid that got burned, that mom was supposed to be babysitting, according to the other lady. Um, okay, so
Wait, babysitting whom? The little boy
the
that
other little,
got
no, the boy that got burned, his mom was supposed to be babysitting the little boys that burned him.
uh, how
So
how was what? So
yeah, the
she
mom,
was
but
just
there's,
there letting her kid get bullied?
oh yeah, so, I mean that's what that never made sense to me. But I wanted to wait until all the evidence came out before I
Right, yeah,
spoke on it.
definitely.
Okay. No child was deliberately burnt on the day it happened. Bridgeport police took my mother and put her in a police car while another police officer drove Laura around the block for 20 minutes in the front seat. Laura's brother is a police officer for Bridgeport. Since my family has lived there, Bridgeport police has visited Laura on multiple occasions. If you'd like to have any background on how Bridgeport police does things, just go ahead and Google what happened to the last police chief. The video Dominic's dad, police department, and fire investigators saw that day, you do not see how it happens. You just see Dominic on fire. The police department should have this video that was viewed by those parties. Now we are told by the two parties, you cannot see how it happened. If there is another view of what happened from a different camera, we have not seen it. They will not let us see it. Now we have people coming at us, calling my family liars and scammers. We are more than happy to give refunds to anyone who believes this. I understand if you do. I already spoke with GoFundMe. Okay, if your child told you the story moments after it happened, you wouldn't believe him or her. Even a month and a half later, the story has never changed, not a single detail. So they've been saying that that's what Dominic told them, which I do feel bad for Dominic too. I'm not saying anything bad about him at all. He's a little boy. He might have even been scared and said that, like scared he was going to get in trouble.
I would believe them, but that also doesn't mean that you have to turn to social media to inform everyone that this little boy is guilty of, because for it to be bullying, he would have to have deliberately targeted him on purpose, regardless, even if he no. Yeah.
Okay, so
Believe
Squishy
I
and
have to
them
do
have
all
been,
that. Hey,
well,
Squishy.
they've been in contact with the parents. I can't watch the interview because their channel's gone, but she said
On which side?
there was no bullying. She's been on the family side, not the burn child, the
The
other
one that
side.
got okay.
Yeah, the one that's getting smeared all over social media. And she said there was no bullying. Mariah wasn't paying attention to the children she was supposed to be watching. And she was supposed to be watching
That's exactly
them.
what it sounds like to me. And I'm only hearing about this right now for the first time.
Yeah. Hey, AYB.
Hey, Romad. Hey, AYB.
Hey, Romad. So, yeah, I don't want to get too far into it. If I can get it edited, I did. Like I said, I did make a little reaction, but I got to edit.
Sorry, even if it was bullying, Squishy, why was she out there letting her kid get bullied? She was the adult in charge. Like, it doesn't
Right.
add
So,
up at all.
no, because if my kid had come to me and said, this neighbor kid's been bullying me, and somehow or another I ended up watching that kid, I would not be letting my kid that said they're getting bullied be outside alone with that kid.
Yeah, like that's the time he's not gonna be being bullied by this person that's
Night MO33.
Like normally when he goes to his house or the other mom, whatever, I could see. But if you're the one in charge, how are you going to sit there and let that kid bully your kid? It's not logical.
No, it makes zero sense to me. But I don't know. I tried to put myself in everybody's shoes, and I didn't want to say anything until all the evidence came out. I already had formed an opinion, but I was like, it was up for debate. If something else came out,
yeah, more people
wasn't firm,
Yeah, people always want to, not everybody, but the majority of people, it seems like, want to jump to one side or another on any given situation. And it's just like there's more nuance to things usually than anything else.
Yeah, like wait until we get all the evidence, because I was like, I had an opinion, but if more came out, I wasn't so firm in my opinion that I was not willing to change it. I was just
Exactly.
From what I could see, I didn't believe that he was bullied. I still feel terrible for Dominic. And I'm glad that he's getting better. That's an awful thing to happen. But I just think it was a case of kids being kids and not being watched.
To get people on, like, a terrible thing happened to a child. People are definitely going to have an emotional, visceral reaction to a child being burnt in that way. Like, it's so easy just to be like, look what happened, blah, blah, blah. But you should form your opinions when you're having an emotional, visceral reaction like that.
Yeah, so Squishy said there's pictures of Dominic at sleepovers with Laura's kid. And then I know that like the older siblings are dating, or they were. So it's like, I don't know. I've dealt with a situation where, one of my kids was having some issues kind of similar to that. And I dang sure wouldn't. I'd be like, oh yeah, girl, I'll just send him over. You go on outside and play with that. No, like,
I just let them go sleep over.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
No, you're
I
going
don't
to
even
have
want to
them
know.
over and be the babysitter. So then you can, kind of as the adult, watch the situation and control it and make sure that there's no bullying going on. Like,
I'm not going to leave them out in the backyard together where they've already got in trouble earlier in
yeah,
the day
you're
for
the
playing with
adult.
fire. Like,
Take responsibility. Ugh.
yes, I can't. Okay, they're still dating, Kayla. I know, I agree, Kayla. It shouldn't. I mean, look, if you needed help, because his medical bills were covered.
I totally agree.
Originally, it was for GoFundMe was for medical, which the daughter came out and said, I didn't know the medical was covered, which I can understand that. She's a teenager, right? Like, she didn't know how that shit works. She was just freaking out thinking her mom was going to be in debt. She came out and they fixed that. I understand that part of it. I just don't understand the need to smear the other kid. She probably would have gotten maybe not $500,000, $600,000 worth of help, but she would have gotten, I feel like, a lot of help for a little kid that got
I
burned
think
like that.
a lot less help because there are
Yeah, it's not
times
sensational.
that emotional sensational reaction. It garners that she probably wouldn't have gotten as much for sure.
Right? Yeah, because it's not. If it's not a sensational story, you're not going to get a whole Facebook group dedicated to you or GoFundMe. Like, not to that extent of things.
Definitely.
I don't know. Yeah, that is sad. They used to.
Because that is a blessing.
Yeah, Kayla, I understand that, but they had gotten in trouble for playing with the fire earlier in the day. And if you look on the camera, the one kid was trying to put it out. There's another video too. Hold on, let me find it. I've watched a few videos that have been released. Hold on a sec.
Hey, crazy. Yeah, but if be nice and go play, yeah. But also, if something happened in that situation, I don't think that it would be like, oh my God, they're being bullied. Let me go and, blame this kid. If you're going to be blaming, then at the very least, you should be watching or something. You should be taking full responsibility in that situation because she was the adult in the situation.
Right. So I have the video. I have more. I think this is more of a video than that one. Hold on. Okay. Let me share my screen. And then we'll move on to.
Oh, was that was a brother of the little boy that got blamed that put the fire out?
Yes.
That was awesome that was his like first natural instinct reaction to do, even though he, like, I'm sure he was scared, but in the moment, like, he could have saved his life or at least made it way less than what it could have been. It could have been way, way worse. He had
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's awesome that he did that. Okay. So here's the video. I feel like this one's really clear too. Okay.
She says she had to run an errand and left 2 of her children in the care of Dominic's mother.
She told me she had them, that they were safe, they were fine in the backyard.
The video shows the children setting a soccer ball on fire and kicking it. Then the alleged bully grabs a container of gasoline, fills a cup, lights it on fire, and leaves it on the ground. Dominic walks over to the cup and catches on fire. His pants may have been wet with gasoline. Reckless play without a doubt, but apparently not the type of intentional attack that Dominic's family had claimed.
They weren't playing with gasoline until I had left. So that's when she had stated in the window to put it away. She should have came down there. She should have removed it from them, and she neglected it. She neglected her mother to do that.
Police say after investigating, they found nothing on the video showing any bullying. Vindication for this mom who says she and her son had been unfairly maligned.
How can you do this?
Okay, I don't want to get struck. I'm not trying to get struck today, but
little pants fire.
He kicked a cup of gasoline, which it was stupid to be playing with gas. But
why are they out there playing with gas and they had a lighter on top of it? Like, why?
I think that was in the shed, like to maybe mow or something. From what I understood, like we keep a can of gas, but it's also locked underneath of our, by the mower. It's locked up.
Yeah, but they got it out, poured it in a cup, poured it on a ball, lit it on fire, all of that, and she didn't even see any of that.
Okay, Lanky, love you. So yeah, I mean, I think it was for dirt bikes. My bad. I knew it was down there for something in the shed. Um, okay, so either way, like my head is like exploding over here. I want to say more, but I'm not going to. I just think that it's a scary situation.
Don't
So
censor yourself.
I just you don't want me to say everything that's on my mind tonight. I'll get us in so much trouble. I just think that how fucking stupid. Like, God, and to blame a kid, like I just think, what if that was my kid that was being
I
smeared all over
think
social
complete
media? Like,
bullshit that, and the way that she handled it thereafter, and she just doesn't rub me the right way. That's all I'll say.
yeah, it seems like a money grab. Like you're using your kid for a money grab. That's just my opinion
Yes,
on it. And that's
totally
way
agree.
bad. Okay, we're gonna shut that off. We're gonna go over TLC a little bit because did you get to see where her brother? I know we're jumping around tonight. Y'all know how we are.
Well,
We don't stick to one thing ever. Did you get to
I
see? Oh, he
was.
was. Yeah, and
I
got struck.
was, and boom,
Yeah,
it was gone
I
right before my
know.
very eyes. So I was loving it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna get to watch. We're gonna
Oh,
get to
Angel,
watch it.
his name Angel. I think that's what AP was calling him, was Angel.
Hey, Pugs Washam. Well, Pugs Washam. The other parent, the other mom wasn't. That mom was supposed to wait. The one mom of the kid that got burned was supposed to be babysitting them, and
The other
they
mom
didn't.
out.
Yeah, the other mom had to go pick a kid up from work or something. I'm trying to go off memory because all the interviews are gone because the channel that it was on is gone right now. It's like to say, that it got strikes or whatever. So I'm going off of memory, but so I can't see charging her necessarily, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe just come out and state the truth. Hey, we made a mistake.
Shouldn't even be like, they should have been able to be still been friends after and been there for one another instead of the way that it went, because it was just a tragic accident. That's the way it could have been looked at, and instead it was handled totally different than that.
Oh,
When they
Romad,
were
yeah,
in,
it's always a good time to make fun of Laura Romad. Don't you worry. Okay, so yes, it was supposedly a TikTok challenge. I don't know if
she's
that's true
like,
or not.
what?
Yeah, the gasoline thing, some
Um,
part of a TikTok challenge, but
that's
I don't know if that's been
scary.
confirmed. Yeah, if that's true,
You
come on
never
now.
know what is on there, and like what's being fed through the algorithm to the kids, and the way TikTok's designed, you can watch 1,000 in no time.
Oh my god, I know, right? I hate it. Squishy. Okay, so we can go over that next time I'm live. If you want to send, is there a way you can send that like to AYB and AYB could send it to me sometime between now and Thursday? No, or Wednesday or Thursday, no rush, and we can definitely go over the interview with the mom, not of the burn child. Her name's Laura too, but her go over the interview with her because Squishy and them had her up on the channel, and a Penguin was covering it from the other side, and I watched all the sides. Like I didn't just jump to a conclusion, and I didn't even do any of that. And then I was like, well, let's see if these, the camera stuff comes out because they had cameras. And when that came out, I was like, yeah, that's because I have a lot of stuff saved on it, and it should be a learning lesson, like not to jump to conclusions, but nobody learns ever. So, oh yeah, I know Pugs watching me too. Yeah, can you imagine like being that young?
I
Batty.
I just can't imagine being like outraged at the kid. Like, if you're gonna be outraged at anybody, at the very least, be outraged at the parent.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
boy.
yum, Lanky. I made a nice coffee for tonight too, and drank it really fast. Pugs watching. I'm totally on the same page as you. I feel so bad. I even feel bad for the other kids. They're probably blaming themselves and seeing
That's just
kids.
and for
Yeah,
all of to have to go through.
absolutely. It's very traumatic. It's not. Oh my god, it's just terrible. Um.
I had
Okay,
a
so
Starbucks today, and it was so good. Oh,
oh my god, I might get a Dunkin' on the way to my appointment this week. I have an appointment um, that I have to go to alone, and that never happens. Like maybe once a month, like that. And I might sneak off and get a Dunkin'. I might take like one of my older kids with me. But yeah, Romad, you know, it's
What
always
do
a good time to throw shade.
time?
Huh?
What do you get? A vanilla caramel something?
I get the vanilla bean, okay? It's called vanilla bean. I think it's the large vanilla. Um, and it's like an icy. It's like that. It's not, doesn't actually have
Like
ice in it.
the frozen.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, vanilla. And then I get the caramel syrup and whipped cream, extra whipped cream, and I get espresso, 2 espressos, 2 shots of espresso. Oh my God, it's so good.
So you just
But
get
I don't get them a
vanilla
lot.
coffee and then add caramel syrup to it. And then
Yeah, yes. I'll get on my app and get the exact name when we're done with this because
oh
I
yeah,
order it from my app.
do that because I can do the same thing. So it'll be exactly right.
Like, yeah, promise not to be a coffee Karen, okay? Okay, Eric, be safe, honey. Have a good trip to work. All right. We're gonna watch this and we're gonna watch this this
Bye.
family. Now, trigger warning, if there's anybody that like dysfunctional families get to you, this is a very dysfunctional family. I'm gonna skip around because they are mass striking people and getting people for TO, you know, bullying harassment. I think from her video, like, you know
Yeah,
how sometimes people can upload a video, they won't get struck, but the other people that play it well, that's kind of what it feels like to me. So
that's probably exactly what it is. This
her
is
videos.
she is the like textbook of I don't know what. Whenever you are like gaslighting somebody, poking and poking and poking and poking, and then the second that they lose their shit, you're putting a camera in their face. Like she is a textbook narc.
Yeah, she actually holds her family totally hostage with the camera. So, all right, here we go. We'll watch it and let me know if you want me to mute. And I'm going to skip around a little bit, but we'll watch the beginning.
Put you down. Fuck her.
Her brother, I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, wait, did I? Okay, I did.
And by the way,
This is why we
was forgiving, being forgiven. You know, he wanted to start over. He wanted to be supportive and then go from having a good relationship. And she just wasn't going to have that. That was never an option.
Yeah, I don't believe her about the essay of him now because she's lied about other people so much. And she was all about her brother until he didn't do something she wanted him to do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
the mom said that it did happen. Or maybe
Well, she said stuff in the family happened, not necessarily that happened, but stuff in their family happened. She didn't elaborate though, because she's made claims on her uncle, her brothers, her dad. So,
well, he could have of it too if it happened to her.
Right. You know, I just and after she lied, it's hard to believe her. You know. But her mom's little house looks cute. I think it's like a mobile home or whatever. But it looks nice. It's clean. It's just a little nice little space. And too bad it's just full of dysfunction.
You know that one video?
Okay.
That one video whenever Amber Heard was in the kitchen and she was filming Johnny finally like losing his shit.
Yes.
This is just like that. Like I'm gonna fucking poke you, and the second that I get you to the point that I'm gonna record it for evidence.
Yeah, she actually says that. Like, just wait, it gets really good. Okay, so her brother. Sorry if I laugh. He just reminds me. If you ever saw that movie White Boys, like if you guys ever saw that movie, he reminds me of one of those guys. Like, sorry, but I can understand his frustration. It's just how he's coming across.
Issues. Yeah, you're right. You ain't the only one feeling dummy.
Sorry. I'm gonna mute.
This is why we have issues.
What issues that what you just say about
because
me?
I was resting peacefully, made one comment, and you don't understand what therapy is, so you get hyped up.
Talking about how you
don't talk.
Your psychosis,
you don't
remember?
talk. You
how
scream.
You met your wavelengths. No, we listened to that whole part of your spiel. Remember? You didn't make the comment shitting on me until I pick up these wavelengths.
And this is why I don't come around you.
You cut me off because you don't want the truth
why.
on me. You cut me off because you don't want the truth.
Everything you talked about, he didn't put you down in any way, shape, and form about it. He didn't say, Leticia, you shouldn't have been there. You
I asked you a calm question, forgave you for your fucking lies and everything, like you just admitted to. I'm
done with this.
See, look,
I'm done.
Yeah, I know
you better leave.
Yes, Dee Dee.
You better leave.
Mom and brother.
I have to leave and have to fucking display all this to everybody.
And she's just not coming back around to her family, and she's like, "You better leave." Like, who the fuck? And wait till you see the bathroom. It's not even dirty. And she's like, oh my God, look at this bathroom. I have to clean it. It's trash. It's not even a mess. Like, it's just a typical bathroom. It's probably cleaner than mine right now.
Yeah, because she knows she don't want to be there. She wants to have to be forced to live in her car so she can be the victim. And she has to make the situation hostile no matter what. And she's gonna do that. That was gonna be her plan from the beginning. Even though they were being open armed, loving, they wanted to like start over, but she just can't. She can't have it.
Hey, Shahid, and hey, Sour Girl. Yes, that is her. It's her mom and her brother on this recording.
Everybody,
Brother has moves.
I got more. The shit you just did and said, you're disrespectful and delusional.
Okay.
I've been here in the middle trying to help you find your rapist and all this shit, and you want to sit here and shit talk me.
I wasn't telling you to find my rapist.
You were yelling at mommy about it.
No, I wasn't.
pulled up the
I
wrong picture.
didn't even yell at her.
He calls her mommy. Hey, String Cheese says she does that every. Yes, she does. She cannot. She has I believe she has borderline personality disorder where and it's like unmedicated, untreated, and it's like, or she can't get along with anybody. I know somebody like that in my real life, but not to this degree, but that just has problems everywhere they go, and it's always somebody else. That's what she reminds me of.
I yelled at her. I got.
Also, you admit that you're yelling. See, exactly.
Okay.
You're yelling at mommy, and I'm offended, and you're still at cocky and stupid.
Okay.
I'm not stupid. You're acting calm. See, this is a show. You're putting on a show. You're a cameraman right now. That's fake. Go put that on Facebook in your fake ass YouTube channel, because I'm gonna bring some real shit for you, like mommy knows I got.
Okay.
Yeah, I will defend myself and show everyone who the fuck you are.
Okay, for anybody shit. I know. I'm waiting for her brother to upload. Okay, it's called Love Notes. Her channel name is Love Notes for TLC. She's pregnant. She always threatens to kill her baby. She uploaded a video of her entire family screaming at each other, Amanda. Yes, Miss Number, she loves it. It's very, I was like, I'm not going to talk about her anymore, but there's so much to talk. No one channel could talk, like every channel on YouTube could talk about her. Cause I was like, nobody wants to listen to the same thing over and over, right? Like that's kind of boring. There's so much every channel on YouTube could upload that I watched, and there would still be more because there's just always something. She's always got something going on. It's just how it is. So I was done with her, but I couldn't pass this up. Because it was getting repetitive, I felt like anyways, but this is different.
Right. Well, yeah, but this is like 2022's version of reality television, but way better.
Way better. Yeah. Oh, me too. I did Sour Girl. I called my mom Mama or Mommy like all the time. I was a big, huge Mommy's girl. I just thought it was interesting. You can tell that he's getting more mad about how she's treating their mom. I just thought that was kind of cute. Hey, Doodle. And Amanda, if you ever get bored, I have some videos. Hello, Starlight has some videos of other things that have happened, and I will share her channel too. Because now that she's like back to uploading so much, I might talk about her a little bit more. But Miss Moonbear talks about her. There's a channel called Miss Moonbear. Original Owl. Yeah. Jinx. Okay.
Okay.
Ask mommy.
Okay.
I told you we were coming.
I told you too, Leticia, that you're
She's so fucking cocky.
Your
and lost.
sight of what you see how things went down.
If he
on
comes, we will watch.
He's never said anything about any one of your.
Yes, upload, brother.
I can't wait.
I know. Hey, Golden Eyes.
Oh yeah, you did.
I'm happy to hear everything. All I've done.
And you think that's not fake?
What the fuck?
Because he is trying to hear
I literally
you.
moved the fuck out of all your stuff here.
He's trying to blame you for your mistakes, and you just did it to him.
You just
It's
packed the
not
whole room.
nice.
I moved the fuck out of here. Within 3 hours of you being here. That's fake. The messages, everything I've done, and showing you, even talking to my own lawyer about it, telling you, giving you 406 for you and your kid.
He moved out of the bedroom for her?
You're screaming like this is.
No, this is real.
Yes.
This is true.
Wow.
Yes. He moved out of the bedroom, and did you hear him? I've been trying to help you find your rapist.
Yes.
So stupid. She's keeping that up, knowing that she falsified those reports, right? So that could be used against her. Like, you can't send your family after, for one, even if the guy had raped you, but for two, he didn't. And you're saying, like, I'm sending, He's like, I was going to help you find your rapist. To do what? Like, he sounded very, you know what I'm like?
Yeah, he's probably saying that to try to.
No, the mom confirmed. No, it's confirmed in a little bit. I watched this,
go
like,
and
half
find
of it.
like in real life.
I'm not, that part was not elaborated on, but
oh man, she said he's in her brother. She was like, he's in gangs. That's what she said the other day.
Yeah, it's saying all that. You know that could be another charge. Like, you can't do that. She's just so dumb. Yeah, Samara, I think he does. Yeah, Amanda, he's definitely hit his breaking point for sure.
Well,
go ahead.
He ought to know that she's lying. I mean, she said the same about him.
Yeah, I don't even know if he knows that she said that about him because they just reconnected. Amanda, she got him to his breaking point so she could. This is Letitia's brother, Doodle. I feel like she got him to this point so she could record it and say, look at him. See, he's violent. You can look at his face. Just look at him.
Yes, it's Amber Heard. It's a pregnant Amber Heard.
Yes.
No, I'm not going to do that. There's no apology to be had. What the fuck are you talking about? Okay. You're still the one seeing this girl walking around after a few weeks. She's fucking stalking you, leaving fucking shit.
I see her doing her one side, and I already warned her about that.
She's not gonna quit.
She's accusing his girlfriend of stalking him, and he never said that. She did. Thank you, Doodle. Hey, Tara.
The brother's girlfriend?
Yes, and she also accused him of being with underage girls before. Not that this girl was underage, but before at some point. Yes, Amanda, this girl also is in trouble for falsifying police reports, lying about being raped, and it was actually proven with text messages and everything. It's fucking nuts.
She just got out of jail for it, for falsifying.
When you help, just text me.
For what was it? False rape allegations or whatever?
Yeah, falsifying rape reports. She just got put in jail for that. And she's out on bond now.
And still telling her family to go find a rapist.
Yes.
She said we could set our beliefs aside.
Or wait.
Scream at each other.
Wait.
As long as
Wait, hold on. She went to jail. Like right before this was July 6th or June 16th.
Oh, okay. So this was before she went.
So I don't know.
Okay.
I wasn't screaming when you put me down over and over.
You kept putting him down. He didn't put
and then when I got the prime examples of you doing it, and then what did you say? What was your response? And go out there and lick some more leaves and shit. See if I let you in next time. Go get some more fucking diapers to put on. You want the truth? You want everybody to see who the fuck you are and what I am?
She does wear diapers still.
No problem. No problem. Yeah, let me just smile. Get the camera on you. Pretty fucking woman. She's stupid. I love it.
No. This is what needs to be shown about mental illness.
Mental illness, yeah. I'm crazy for trying to find your rapist.
No, you're crazy.
You're telling me
you're
not to
crazy for hovering over me and attacking me verbally.
Your big ass is against the over there on the lounge couch.
And you also said try to hit you. Yeah, it's all recorded. It doesn't matter.
See, she didn't deny when he said, I'm crazy for trying to find a rapist. She didn't say, like, no, that's not true, or, you know, and the mom ends up, I do believe, saying it's true. But that was very telling. She's so stupid that she's recording this.
Well, they probably didn't even know. Maybe they didn't even know that she had a warrant for that or had been charged with that.
Maybe not. This had to be, I don't think she lasted at mom's house very long. I feel bad for her mom. I know her mom probably made a lot of mistakes, but I feel like her mom did try to make it up. Like, and her face just looks so tired. I don't know. I felt bad for her mom. Her mom's...
She's crazy. She comments on Al stuff all the time, and she sounds just like Letitia.
Oh, yeah. Wait till you see her up in action. You can tell that's her mama. Like, her whole body language. And Al had pointed that out earlier. She was so right.
You were the one saying, you better get away from me. That's a threat.
No.
What did I say threateningly?
Or I'm going to call the police. Because you're not.
Say that.
No.
You didn't even say that. You're being stupid. You're making up your own story.
I don't fucking get violent. And why would I?
And when the fuck do I?
It looks like right now.
He looks just like her. If you like in his face, he looks like her. Oh dear.
I deserve you should apologize. And I'm offended because I give a shit about you. That's
hey Clancy.
We're just talking about family forever here again now.
And you're schizophrenic because you don't look at you went from one end to the other in one motion.
You did it immediately. Look at your fucking face. Like I said, you were laying there like this, like Chewbacca, or like what the fuck is
Chewbacca? Oh no.
Stupid ass Star Wars fucking people. Alright. The boys will know it right away. You should get the fucking joke. You sit there like you're better than somebody. We listen to all your bullshit.
You told me that he was better. You told me that
I didn't do nothing.
You showed me that.
What did I do?
This is not better. This screaming and shit, that's
Because
mental
Doc,
illness.
look, I'm not gonna get my fucking apology. She admits to being fucking weirdo tweakers, and she's shitting on me.
Tweakers?
When she was suspect number one, honestly. And you know it.
You need to be locked up again, I guess, because obviously you don't understand or appreciate the world
Who
around
locked
you.
up more, me or you? And again, for mental illness, you.
Appreciation?
I locked up at 0 What the fuck? For charges when I was 16 and 17 years old. And you still putting me out?
Okay.
Hey, Neclo.
See, you're not letting him get over his mistakes in your past, but he doesn't say
I
anything about your
don't
mistakes.
allow violence like that. I don't allow that fucking screaming, that fucking screaming, whatever the fuck is going on.
You don't even know what happened.
If he talked to you gently and softly like this, would you be doing anything to?
She wasn't answering.
No.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm tired of being shit on by her. You're not gonna keep me looked down on after I'm doing everything in my fucking power to be a fucking cheerleader and support for her? What the fuck? I've done nothing but see her. I love you. I'm happy you're here. Hope we catch this fucker. Everything to keep you out of jail. The lawyer, all of it. You, the baby.
You're fake as hell. You're fake as fucking hell.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, you are.
So,
because the moment.
Okay, he knew that they did know she had a warrant, but I'm going to guess that she had them convinced that it was wrong. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that they were lying, the cops were lying, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That you snap over one fucking thing.
Why did you hurt you? I'd like an apology. Is that not normal? What the fuck? You're so fake you can't even apologize.
No, because I'm gonna pack my shit right now and I'm gonna go. Because this is fucking insane. I'd rather live in my fucking car than deal with your fucking insanity.
Whatever you
Fucking
just
dinner
said
out and
days
shit.
ago, let me tell her
Okay.
Because
you fucking finally left.
That's how it went down. No one told me to leave. I left to make it easier for you.
Okay.
Okay, let's make up your own story. Go ahead. Just like everyone told you, you're lost.
Okay.
Yes, for sure, Amanda. I know, Caitlin. You can just tell. She's a people. I think the mom is a huge. I figured it out. This is my theory, anyways. She's a huge people pleaser, and she just wants the son and the daughter to be happy, and the whole thing. Like, you could tell she's. You know how some moms are just totally enablers because they just want everybody in their family to be happy. They want to cook. You know. Yeah. She's the kind of mom that even as grown up, she would cook them 100 meals, order 100 different places, clean their rooms, do their sheets, like. My grandma's so much like that with my uncle, but my uncle's not like this guy at all. But my grandma's very much like a people pleaser with certain people, and she's not like this, but this is like to a whole new level. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is unhealthy.
Do you imagine, like,
no
recording a family fight and putting it on the internet like this? Like,
no, absolutely not.
Why?
No. Not For sure, Amanda, but she feels like she's helping the mom. Look at that. Look at that manipulative shit right there.
I don't know what is wrong with people sometimes. I made one comment about him bringing over crazy crackhead bitches.
Yes, right, Matt. It is.
Started flaring up like that. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Oh, no, I'm leaving. Thank you so much for buying the food.
Fair to me either because you're giving up like that.
Okay.
You're giving up.
So what you said was you were going to stop enabling him, and you offered him money when he was looking for drugs, and you offered him money right now. He got hyped up. Okay.
It wasn't for drugs. I know he needs that little bit to get by. You need yours too.
Okay. So the fact that I went a year and a half and I saw you
transferred $200 into my account. He didn't ask me for money.
Okay.
What business is that of hers though? Like, never mind. That's I don't know. I don't like that. What business? Like, I don't understand how that's her business.
What you're telling me is that when he was leaving right now, that when he was on the go, he was trying to get down to whatever he was doing, you were there. Oh, are you sure you don't need this? Are you sure you don't need a rest? Are you sure you don't need this and that? Are you sure you don't need
that? I do the same to you.
No, you don't.
Yes.
I was gone. I was living out of my car. I was
living.
living out of my car for a year and a half, 2 years.
Oh,
almost
wow,
2 years,
Linky.
because
Yeah.
you did not offer. You did not offer as my mother to give me the courtesy that you offer to your sons like that.
Yeah,
You
Samara.
literally wanted to make sure. You said, "Oh, but the fan is so hot and sweaty." I literally am 7 months pregnant, and you didn't care about that. Aside from now that I'm pregnant, if I would have not been pregnant, you wouldn't have. Neither one of you would have cared.
You were having
I am
fun
not going to
on all
have
your adventures until this happened.
until I said one comment about, yeah, you brought over the wrong
You
people
were having fun on all your adventures and escapades and cuddling and all the stuff that you
away
did.
from this toxicity.
Yeah,
Away
until
from
the
this
pregnancy
toxicity.
and things started going south.
And I
you
don't need
started-
either one of you. Now I understand what family truly is, and I will give this baby up because before I would let it into a house like this. Do you understand why I filmed this? Do you
I'm
understand?
telling you not to talk so much to him.
No,
because
no,
you say-
no. I'm
said-
done.
you
I
said
am
you guys-
done.
You told me in the very text about coming here. That you, both of us, set our differences aside.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I thought we had tried to. And you know what you said? You came up to me even a while ago, and you said, "You killed Chrissy. You killed my dog."
I was joking about it, just
Yeah.
like you joke about it.
What do I do to
Okay, I learned on owls today. Do you know how we have the puppy stories, right? So,
Yes.
apparently when she was younger, she was the one that was home alone and the puppy had died.
Yes.
When she was younger. Like, Kim, you can't make this stuff up.
It's
I'm not
happened.
laughing. I'm just
Um,
laughing because she's so. You can't make this up. Like, she's a sick individual. This is disgusting. It's so gross to watch. Like, what is wrong with her? She's recording all of this.
She was like, "You don't do any of what you do for them for me." And I was living in my car, and she was like, "But you were having fun living in your car. You were on your adventures." And she was like, "So blah blah blah." Like, you can't make her happy, no matter what. Her mom could jump over the moon, and she still wouldn't be happy.
No, she
was
wouldn't not be
playing
happy. It's ridiculous. Let me know if you want me to mute.
Okay.
this harmful to you?
You
What
joke
what
about
what,
it,
what I
but
tell
then
you?
when I joke about it, see, you
I didn't kill the
one-sided
dog.
in that way,
The dog
Leticia.
died in the fucking pit, and I was the only one that
you
was
were.
respected in
That's
their
why
body.
I knew I could say that. You knew I would be joking
And it
because
was
I
fine.
know that you're the one that buried her.
Yeah.
And I tell people that my little girl was at home by herself when the dog died and figured out how to bury it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Did you hear that?
Her mom knows better. That's her only coping mechanism.
She has to be like, my little girl did so good, but really deep down she's like, oh my God.
She knows.
She watches YouTube, so she's like, oh my God, there's more stories about puppies.
Yeah, you could tell that she knows, but like, you know how most of the time, like when you joke about something, there's truth to, like, it comes from somewhere, like she joked about it because she knows deep down that what happened.
Right. She knows deep down that she is really the one that did it. She knows deep down she learned to bury the puppy on her own. Like, what do you mean? So was she just gonna bury the puppy and not say anything? Is that, I don't know.
Yeah, like, not only are you at home as a kid by yourself and a dog passes away unexpectedly, but you had the wherewithal, when you've never had a dog die with you before, to know to bury it the fuck out of here.
My kid would be so traumatized, like, for real.
You think? Yeah, like, that's the thing that the kid's gonna think of. Let me go dig a hole and bury this dog. Hell no.
No, before cell phones, we would be like, oh my God, my dog, like, hysterical. Most normal people. All right, I'm going to push play.
instead of rationalizing that was too much, you're crying over wanting to protect him.
I'm crying about you too.
No, I'm
because
leaving.
you're wanting to go.
I'm leaving.
I'm crying about you wanting
there
to
is
go.
Something
you're
wrong.
Ready to give up already.
There is something wrong with this family. There's something wrong with this family. There's something wrong with what just happened.
With all families.
Yes, and I understand that.
And anybody,
but I'm not going to get screamed at. I'm not going to have him hover over me like that when I'm 7 months pregnant in fear for my fucking physical well-being. When we talked about for 2 seconds his little girlfriend that he allowed over, and the fact that she was stalking him the last few weeks and everything too, and leaving gifts and leaving messages and whatever, notes and weed on the car, and he said, I saw her in the area, and they said, and then you guys even insulted
all
me.
the time that little things you have said in the last 2 days, he bit his tongue about and didn't say, but you kept putting the little snippets in because I know you and I hear you and you do it and you put those snippets in, but then vice versa, when it jumps the tables there, anything like that will set you off. And you
and who have I been bringing around to your fucking house that was a crackhead? Who did I bring out? I know not one dude that dropped me off from a date. All right, and then she tried to call me a fucking whore. He tried to call me a whore. Just
So she's still actively dating. When you did you hear that? One dude brought me home from a date.
Oh my God. I wish those guys knew. They need to watch YouTube. Oh my God. They're setting themselves up for failure.
Right? Like, run. I just want to tell them to run.
They could end up in jail tomorrow if one of her stories stuck.
Thank God that it didn't. Thank God the cop did what was right, and investigated it all.
Yet she's still actively dating right now.
String cheese, I don't know. I mean, she just now started being around them again, but I guess they just know.
They know that she's crazy. That's why. And her mom's trying not to set her off, but it's nearly impossible.
Yeah, her mom is really trying. You can tell. I know her mom's made mistakes. Her mom's kind of crazy too, but I feel like that's real,
Yeah, because, Latiti did just turn like this overnight. She's always been like this. So her mom has had to know how to deal with her forever, I'm sure.
Her mom said that she's had to wash her hands of her, but that how can you do that? It's her kid. Her mom's made comments on moon bears and on owls about it.
What do you do in that situation? It's a hard, terrible situation she's in there.
I don't know. I couldn't I don't feel like I could ever just write my kid off no matter what. I don't think I could.
And her mom just wants to love her. She just wants to, try to make everything okay. But it's so hard because of the way Latiti is. It's almost impossible.
It is almost impossible. So before I forget too, okay, so now you can gift memberships on your channel, like subscribers or a person can gift memberships on your channel. So on Friday, I was going to gift 2 people memberships on my channel this Friday. So I'm going to start doing some member lives. So I don't know how I'm going to pick yet. I got to figure that out. But I wanted to let everybody know that it's a really cool option because I was in this chat the other day and this girl said gifted 5 memberships and people, I guess they just grab them. You just put you're gifting them.
That's what you
Friday. Huh?
That's what you do on DLive. One subscriber can buy 10 different people memberships if they want to.
Yes. I don't like it said she gifted 5. So I thought that it would be cool if I gifted some people. I could probably only do, I can only do a couple on my dryer, but I thought it would be cool to gift some memberships because I do want to do at least some pre-recorded membership lives here soon or whatever. So I thought it would be cool if I gifted a couple of people memberships, probably or no, not Friday. What am I talking about? It will be Saturday on my Saturday live. So just be looking for that. I'll put instructions on my community tab. I didn't want to forget about it.
We should do something fun or funny. I don't know. Somehow they could compete for them or something. That would be funny.
I know. I want to think of something. So just bear with me. And I got to figure out how to gift them. I saw people gifting them, but I don't know how she did it. But I just know it's an option now. I saw it over on Noodle Mash. Somebody's bought 5 memberships. So I'm going to figure it out. I don't know if you can pick who they go to or if, you just put it there and people grab it. But either way, on my Saturday live, I'm going to attempt to do memberships because I think that's really neat. And then we'll do a members only live or something to, I was thinking for memberships, probably do pre-recorded and just chat in the chat, one of the pre-recorded ones. And we got to get your channel back up and going again.
Yeah.
Memberships and everything. Okay. So I got to figure out how to do it.
I got to go to stupid copyright school too. I just got to do it to make time for it because I have 2 stupid copyrights on my channel still.
Well, they'll take them away once you do that. And I think you just have to watch a video. It's not very hard.
Yeah, I've been procrastinating on it. I'm sure it's probably not even anything.
Yeah, I don't think it's hard. I think it's watching it. So we need to do that. And then you need to do your memberships because I think it's a cool option because I do want to do membership lives So I thought, hey, if I give away like 2 memberships or something, and then people that are already members, and I think mods can come too to premieres. So most people that are regulars would, and I could announce it ahead of time, but I got to figure out how to do it. You got to figure out if you can give it to individual people or if you just throw it in the chat. I will figure that out and I will let you guys know. All right, I'm pushing play.
Just now. So he went off on the deep end with everything. Did I? No. Did I call him a fucking meth head, fucking schizophrenic, fucking child rapist? No, but I should have. Did I get loud? No.
You were calling him schizophrenic.
He is a schizophrenic.
Yeah, you
from
were,
what just fucking happened, I just got it on film so that the entire world can fucking know what I deal with around my family. And
that is not schizophrenia, okay? He was angry. She's always calling people schizophrenics. What a weirdo.
The nerve to be diagnosed.
Right. I know, right? Like, you need to worry about your own diagnosis.
Yeah, diagnose yourself.
Diagnose your dang self.
Tell me. And that's not a name. That's his fucking diagnosis. What just happened in front of us? Him getting loud and rowdy for no reason after he was sitting for so long. Do you think that anybody's going to take that rationally? I'm literally. That's why I reported this shit.
He didn't call you bitch. He didn't call you whore. He didn't call you.
Yeah, he did. He called me a fucking whore just now. He just said the dudes you fuck and everything, and I wasn't.
Oh my God, this is gaslight to the max.
Yes, he even said that she lies about situations and she makes her own spin on them and stuff, just like we see. We see her do that.
He did say this, and he did say this, and I'm gonna tell you, even though you were right here and you've seen exactly what happened, I'm gonna tell you my version until you fucking believe it.
Until you believe it, yeah. Exactly.
Okay, all right, okay. So when I made 2 comments,
same thing. When you're bad talking him, you said that. I didn't say that.
All right. Well, this is perfect. This is perfect fucking shit for my fucking video. Perfect fucking. And I'm sorry that you had to expose yourself like this. And I'm sorry that you're gonna end up understanding from later on. You should have taken better care of me. I came back for safety. I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe at all.
Do you hear her? Wait. She's a grown-up saying you should have taken better care of me. What the hell? What? You're grown. You're telling her she should have taken better care of you. You don't feel safe. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, you should be grateful that your mom's alive and that your mom's able to take care of you and that she even wants to after all the shit you've said. Get the fuck out of here, Letty.
She's the most entitled human being I've ever seen on the entire face of the planet. And she wants it impossible for her to be able to even stay there. She's the worst.
She's the worst of the worst. Yes, for sure.
Resting, like he even said.
After an hour and a half, 2 hours, that you let out all your story and all your issues and all your problems.
And I thought we were just I thought we were just explaining things back and forth in an easygoing way. Then he got all fucked up about when I told him about the rape, and he was trying to help me. He's not helping me. What is he doing? He's trying to heighten my fucking. That was crazy. All of that I just filmed was fucking insane. And you have to understand that it's not me. You have to get it. No, I'm done. I am done. So he was bitching at me. I literally cleaned all your kitchen and everything all the time. The man came in and started touching my belongings when he has no right. If you're that disrespectful, and I just got it on film, he should be locked up again. If that's how he's going to treat his family, if that's how he's going to treat the situation, just now he grabbed my suitcase and my umbrella and was showing me physically with my belongings. That is a sign of schizophrenic tendencies or whatever.
That is not schizophrenic tendencies. What the hell? What? Yeah, I agree. 5150. Hey, Mike.
Talking about what?
Mike, how are you feeling? You feeling better? I don't know. She's crazy.
I don't understand.
I don't know either. And her mom's house. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, she has a thing about people touching her things.
Right. She has a thing about calling people schizophrenic too. Always.
So,
and you know that he was asking for help since he got here. He was reaching out and asking for help, mine, yours. And if you know this, because you're up here with the psychology stuff, the therapy stuff, he was asking for help.
Look.
When you helped him.
Hold on. Look at her mom. Look how she talks, and look how listen to her. She sounds just like Letty. Like that. That is Letty in 30 years or whatever, 20 years. That is a clone of her. Seriously, look how she talks. Watch.
What happened to you? He was trying to show his way of protecting you, how he felt that you should be,
And I told him not to worry
sticking up
about
for
it.
yourself,
The police are more on my side than they are for someone like Conformito, and I'm done. I'm done dealing with this shit. I really
Now watch.
I want to get this
Watch
shit on
this.
film so that I can be done with it and I can leave today because I'm sick and tired of
Look.
these people. I'm sick and tired of my fucking life.
Look, that bathroom is not bad. It's not like nasty. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a little spot on the mirrors, but it's fine. Now listen to it.
It's better than a car.
For sure. I mean, of course it could use a deep cleaning, but it's not like nasty. Look at the shower even. Hold on.
And I have to deal with it. Look how shitty fucking, this is what he left behind.
The
All
toilet's
fucking
clean.
everywhere. Yeah, my
Trash.
mom
There's no
was
trash.
having everything fucking well maintained and perfectly adequate and everything. And yet I'm the one that's always bitched up. Well, I'm the one that always has to fucking leave. I'm the one that's always picked on. I'm done.
No,
Don't,
you are
I do not want to fucking do this.
There's no money. You're not leaving. No.
Look at her mom. Like I feel like that's like a comforting mom, putting her hair behind her ear, patting her head. You know what I'm saying? Like telling her you're not leaving. We don't have the money. Just stay. Begging her to stay. Look, I feel like that's like a loving mom.
Pitiful.
I know.
Around a crazy person's gonna be
Stop
fucking
it.
violent.
Stop it.
Aww.
I don't either, but you know he came reaching out for help. And you are the one that can help him. If a doctor would not have poked at him right now like that.
I need him to recognize he needs to stop being so aggressive to
I know,
everyone.
maybe if we could get him that far, an actual therapist doing the job that he's supposed to do, but a family member, and you two especially, that have always tried back and forth because you understand each other, and it's the love-hate thing, okay?
I wish that I had the fucking courage to deal with this. The fact that he even said,
I know, but he walked in here today, and he was reaching out. You seen him.
and we were doing great
Yes,
until I mentioned, okay, yeah, you fucked a fucking 16-year-old. That's crazy, and now you wonder what's going on. Yeah.
No, it's not. He didn't wonder what's going on. He knows, and he put that behind him, and he's not bringing it around him anymore. But you still jabbed at him.
I jabbed one. I made one fucking comment after you were sitting there, like pleading for him to stay.
All he would have said if you had said, "No, I'm sorry, I didn't." Calm down. Forget I said.
I'm not going to apologize anymore. No
About
one
the
should.
jab. Come on, he didn't jab at you.
If
it
you
would've
keep
been
enabling
if
him,
would've
he is
jabbed-
always-
I know, but he's getting close. He's going to a therapist next week. You know he's that close.
And
And he
he
came here
even
and he was,
admitted
you
that he
see-
only wanted to ask for Xanax and Klonopin. I'm done. I'm not playing with you anymore.
He's trying.
I'm not
to
staying
stay.
here. I'm glad that you let me stay here for
He's
a couple
not
days.
trying to be drugged.
I got some rest.
He's trying to be
I
drugged.
would rather be fucking
You
in my
have
car.
rest.
Okay, I'm gonna fast forward to where the brother comes back. They just keep going, and then she's in the mirror by herself for a second. All right, here's where the brother comes back.
She just didn't like our being simple and honest with her. She didn't know nothing about what stupid shit. And I forgive you of anything that could be forgivable. And she's about to make it right now. She's so fucking happy and so fucking disrespectful and thinks that, as usual, she doesn't go wrong, even though her therapist is totally different. When your therapist tells you you're wrong, then you blow up. When we tell you, we're crazy. But anyway, look this out. Sorry, you took shit. Oh, shit, you're in here. I thought you were in the room. There's no here in the bathroom. All right. Yeah, so take care of yourself. Be nice to mom. That's all you got to do. We don't got a problem. What you did was fucking hurtful. I don't judge you. I don't want to continue this.
No, I'm pretty sure we have a problem.
What's the problem now? Yeah, there's a problem, my man. There's a problem. Yeah, like I said, the problem is you. What's so hard about that? I'm leaving. Is that a problem that we're still backwards to fucking help you? Because you think it's better out there? That you want to off yourself and the rest? No one's threatening you.
Do you ever say these things in the mirror? Do you ever look at yourself and actually realize how much help that you receive from the family more than anyone else?
You mean like
do
you
you
just
realize-
said the reason why I'm always the biggest helper?
Do you realize the biggest helper for what? Or
Oh
actually
man, I'm the
biggest?
first one there and everybody knows it. The fuck you mean?
And
See, here she goes.
and
Why
it's kind
she-
of like those. It's kind of like those movies where
Why she
people.
just put me down stuff for what? She said there's a problem somehow. What problem?
He just got done telling you that a couple weeks ago when he reached out and you
Yeah.
said, don't contact me.
Yeah, you shot me down still, and I still think you got
I
everything.
know.
I had no
I had
idea.
no idea.
Then what?
I had no idea that he was trying to contact you. I was down at the boys, and then he told me later.
And then how many months have we been talking about it? How many months?
Told me to fuck off.
How many months have we been talking about when should we? Because how many times we hear people, you're gonna kill yourself.
And I also-
People are contacting mama because you put her info out there and all the rest.
And I
Come on now.
I also-
Who's
Yeah, she doxed her mom when she was saying all that stuff about her. If everybody remembers, right?
I remember.
Yeah.
being
I
crazy?
also told you that when I pulled
I'm being reasonable as shit right now.
when I pulled up next week.
Be nice. We're a fucking family. What the fuck? We can't have a conversation? We ain't the Brady fucking Bunch.
I also told you.
Oh my god, I don't know why he makes me laugh.
I wanted to
But we don't panic attack.
Listen, I thought,
How are you?
is this my opportunity to show her I love her?
Or she gonna blow up on us.
But
We get
no,
scared.
I seen her yelling at her
Oh.
phone, and I went, okay.
Yeah,
And she
middle of
even
the video,
admitted to me.
yeah.
She said, no,
But
it wouldn't have been a good
And just
time.
like I said, yeah,
So,
it's some sad ass shit to fucking see in here.
So I was shocked when a few days later she says, Mom, can I come home?
And me, I wasn't shocked, and I didn't question one thing when I seen that bag sitting up there and knew who it was. I didn't question one thing or say the one thing negative, no matter what you guys kept thinking. You guys have thought negative shit about me since the minute I got here today, too. When I did nothing but fucking nice. Tell me I'm wrong.
He didn't get.
I'm not even thinking she can tell me the truth. I finally, you put me down after how I thought we we're getting. Look at her. Whatever, Leticia.
I'm done.
You didn't do anything. You didn't say nothing but lies. You're doing what?
I'm completely done. And he's in denial of them. So of course, I can't do anything. And obviously, you all saw that. It was horrifying. And if you felt the physical rage that comes off of his.
Look at all those bowls and lighters up on the dresser or whatever that is. Hey, AMD.
Body, I really don't know if that man should be allowed to be walking around freely if he's got those types of schizophrenia.
Why is she saying that? Like, why is she calling him schizophrenic? And why does she think she can tell who can be walking around free and who can't? She always does that. Like, it never fucking fails. What is she doing?
Why?
You're not. Oh, so frustrating.
Does she think people with schizophrenia have to be locked up? Like, and
yes,
she
apparently. And she's hopefully like she doesn't have to be, but other people with mental illness do. Okay.
Right. What the heck?
Fuck? It's weird.
You know, he goes from one moment of being very calm and passive, and he used to say, "You're bipolar." No, I was actually reacting to an actual incident, and I'm actually reacting to this thing or that thing, and that's why I try to film this stuff now. It's like, no, I was really being rational when I spoke out about these things and about the rape and everything too, and I just take things very passively because I know people are crazy everywhere. My own family, the father to this baby, everything.
Niece, I don't think you were in here when I said this, but he reminds me of like somebody off of White Boys. But we're going to only watch a few more, like maybe 5 more minutes of this because I want to get to the journals before we leave too.
I don't know what to do anymore. I'm glad that I'll be able to start posting these again in a couple days. I don't know what my next video will be. I just know that, like, if I'm in my car and everything, it's just going to be safer for me. I'm not going to let my mother manipulate me into believing if this is a safe place anymore. I realize now it's not very safe, not for anybody, especially not a baby. And no wonder, no wonder I didn't have anybody to back me up during the divorce, so I lost my daughter.
Can you imagine a baby and all that? Like, I know that my babies, oh my God, I can't imagine. Hey, I'm bothered. I can't imagine bringing a baby home to that. Like, oh, hell to the no.
Hey, I'm bothered.
That makes perfect sense. I wasn't that type of person, and I'm not seeking that type of gain from anyone. I just want to relax. I just want to go. And even if that means I have no money for anything, I would rather do that. And it's sad because no one else sees that I was in need. Everyone said, just go back to your family. I don't have a family. I don't have a real family. It's not real. It's whatever this is.
Oh!
That's crazy.
I know. I can't.
You know?
She's
I don't know what they're doing.
I didn't see all
I don't want to make
this.
them understand. That's crazy. And instead, they look at me and they pinpoint all this. Say, he saw he was even attacked.
Well, all told me to go back and look how it is here. Let me poke them all and film them while they're angry.
Yeah, and then leave and then post it on the fucking internet.
I'm on you. That's why I do that. So you know how shitty I look. How ashamed I am. The family that I stem from and the things that I've done myself in because of the trauma. It's so shameful. I hate myself. I hate this baby.
I hate this baby. Wow.
I hate everything about what's going on right now.
I know, sour girl, isn't it? It's insanity.
I was seeking help. That baby's not.
That's what I said, Dee Dee.
He left me again for dead. So painful. So painful. So painful.
How does she just go from
Nobody does. Nobody does. You can't. If you get to that kind of crying where you're like after you still have that whimpering, going on.
Yes,
For a long
yes. I've actually been in that state as an adult before, and I've had something traumatic happen, and I do have PTSD. She was blamed on PTSD. Okay, I cannot tell you that I cannot. You cannot. Let's just finish this fake fit. Oh my god.
I can't believe this shit goes on all the time with me and everything. Like I just
Wait, let's just rewind this just 1 second.
I don't know what to say or do anymore. I don't know how to make them understand. That's crazy. And instead, they look at me and they pinpoint all this. Say, he saw he was even attacking the way I look. And he's like, turn the camera around on you. That's why I do that. So you know how shitty I look. How ashamed I am for the family that I stem from and the things that I've done myself and because of the trauma. It's so shameful. I hate myself. I hate this baby. I hate it. I hate everything about what's going on right now. No, that's why I was seeking help. But that baby's not help. You raped me and he left me again for dead.
Oh my god.
So painful.
Oh my god.
So painful.
She just said that he left her for dead. That's like she just added that. I've never. Oh my god.
I can't believe this shit goes on all the time with me and everything. Like I just bring this flow of people freaking out because I just am so peaceful.
How is she just talking normal after? I can't get over that.
I was condescending. Like I was just sitting there. You're freaking out. What else do you want me to do? Like I don't know what to say or do anymore. I don't know how to get real help. I'm so scared. I'm so scared right now. The fact that I have to pack all this shit up. There's not much left. I've got this. I've got the one mattress I got to put back. And my mother was trying to a little bit help me, but I moved all this stuff on my own. That shit's heavy as hell. Like, why? Like, I always thought that at some point somebody would come to my aid, but there was going to be somebody that cared. That I could relax sometimes. And this child is going to be so fucked up in the head.
Her mom was trying to be there for her and trying to beg her to stay. Oh my god, I cannot. I know, Samara, I cannot. I agree, Sour Girl. I cannot how she just turned that on and off. What the fuck did I just watch?
I'm never again going to seek this family out. Never again. I tried. We're always so just passive, me and my mother the last few days, and then all of a sudden all of that. No, thank you. No, thank you. It's just like living with my father and his weird, reactions to shit. And then he always blamed us like he's doing to me. Yeah, you're freaking out. You're screaming. I'm pretty sure that's not how it went. Told I'm crazy for being passive, forcing me to have to deal with these demons, literal demons on earth. Like the fact that I was raped and everything. Like it's not okay. None of this is okay. None of it. None of this is all right. I'm never gonna see the light of day. Like there's no changing these people in my story. There's no altering these people. They can't change unless they choose to, and I'm not the one freaking out. I'm the one always being told I'm crazy for being passive and patient. But maybe that is crazy. Maybe the fact that I'm not screaming and hollering right now and getting hyped up so my baby hurts, like it just starts cramping and everything. I don't want to be pregnant.
What the fuck is this? This is like a movie.
I know. I was like, I can't quit watching. I can't. We gotta watch to the end.
What is happening?
I am so oh my god, I was so bored with her. Now I'm like re-intrigued. This is I don't know what the fuck.
I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I think they're done. I think he left. I think I can manage.
He's looking at herself in
I know. I know. I cannot get over it. I don't know.
Everybody's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. It's not like you be around us for a little while.
What a nut. I cannot.
This is the best movie scene I've ever seen.
I know. I literally was done. I was like, we're not going to watch the rest of it. I have to watch it. It's like we got 4 more minutes.
See, that's how it goes. I'm done now. I'm going to start packing. I can't deal with this shit. Just put everything back where it was. And God, it was kind of hard because it was hot. It's still pretty hot. I'd rather just die in my car, though. Fuck this family and fuck this baby. Nobody cares about anybody anymore anyways. Doesn't matter.
Did you hear her?
You
F
know
this
what
family and
I
F this
don't give a
baby.
fuck.
What the
I would
fuck?
rather go fucking talk to some cokeheads or some crackheads and shit. Let them inject me with some heroin and just become a fucking whore. This is
Oh my god, that's not dramatic at all.
What is that?
Oh my god.
What is
Hope everybody's having a wonderful day.
I had to take a migraine, like a headache pill,
I'm having a
a
great day.
Tylenol,
I'm having a wonderful day.
or an Excedrin because I
You're
was
fake as
laughing
hell,
so hard
right?
for a
Just
minute that my
fake.
face and my
Yeah,
head started hurting.
Yeah, I'm the one being fake because all of a sudden I'm the one screaming and hollering.
Just
and
facts, I
everything.
guess,
Nope,
yeah.
that's not kind of how it went down at all. And now you understand why I talk about my family the way I do in such brutal honesty. I hate myself and I hate my life
girl.
and I hate the people I am around. Always.
I know, right,
Forever,
string
amen.
cheese?
Hope everybody's been doing good.
No. If she blows a kiss, I'm done. I'm dead.
I know. Trying to kill myself. It's okay though.
Oh,
No
wait.
one
They
fucking
said
cares,
rewind
and
a
everyone thinks
second.
I'm faking it. Everyone thinks I'm not at all, and now you understand why I talk about my
There,
family
Tara.
the way I do in such brutal honesty. I hate myself and I hate my life and I hate the people I am around. Always. And forever, amen. Hope everybody's been doing good. I love you. Bye.
I can't.
She did. She did
What is it?
it. She blew the kiss. Oh my god, I
thinks I'm
cannot.
just faking my attention and seeking whatever. It's like, no, bitch, I want to be dead.
Oh,
like, I would rather
no.
be dead than this.
I'm laughing so hard.
No, yeah. No, yeah. I don't want to do this anymore. It's too much in my life. Too many years of that screaming and stuff for no reason. Just leave me alone, please. You know? I love you. Bye-bye.
I think she's talking to herself.
Oh my god. Oh my god, she blew the fucking kiss, you guys. She did it.
I cannot. I don't think I've seen anything on the internet quite like that.
No, I was, like I said, I was so fucking bored and it was so repetitive. Thank you, Lizetti, for being entertaining again. I will be tuning in until you get repetitive probably in a few days. Okay. So thank you for that. All right. So I recorded myself reading these, but it was like first thing in the morning. So I can do this because, all right, we're going to do this. This is the journals, from the, from the Gabby case. And I got the transcripts because I felt like the journal, a lot of people couldn't read it. Okay. So here's the transcripts from it. And we can do it this way, I guess. All right, Gabby, I wish I was right at your side. I wish I could be talking to you right now. I'd be going through every memory we've made.
Wait. 1 second.
What?
Just to make sure, this is a letter, the letter that was found in Brian Laundrie's backpack that he left when he went to California.
Yes. Oh, yeah. God, I just skipped right to that. I didn't miss a beat. Holy shit. My ADHD brain's all over the place. Okay, let me just skip to the picture. Sorry, guys. Y'all know how I am. So this is the journal. You're going to see it. You see it right here. I see he always had it, and everybody wanted to see the journal because the FBI held that kind of close to their chest, I feel like, at the end, and so now, and it was released. Okay, so this is the transcripts from the journal. I actually have pictures of the journal too that I can show after this, but you just can't read. Some of it was just, you can't even read it. So
it was in
transcript.
Water.
Yes, it was margin water. Yeah, and you can tell it. And I don't believe this story, by the way. I'm just reading what was in the journal. All right, Gabby, I wish I was right at your side. I wish I could be talking to you right now. I'd be going through every moment we've made, getting even more excited for our future. I can't live without you. I've lost every day we could have spent together, every holiday. I'll never get to play with something, they couldn't tell what it was, again. Never go hiking with TJ. I loved you more than anything. I can't bear to look at our photos to recall great times because it is why I cannot go on. When I close my eyes, I will think of laying on the roof of the van, falling asleep again to the sight of a meteor shower at the Crystal Geyser. I will always love you. If you were reading this, Gabs. Okay. You're reading Gab's journal, looking at the photos from our life together, flipping through old cards. You wouldn't want to live a day without her, knowing that every day you'll wake up without her. You wouldn't want to wake up. I'm sorry to everyone this will affect. Gabby was the love of my life, but I know adored by many. I'm so very sorry to her family because I love them. I considered her younger siblings my best friends. I am sorry to my family. This is a shock to them as well as terrible grief. They loved as much, if not more than me. A new daughter to my mother, an aunt to my nephews. Please do not make this harder for them. This occurred as an unexpected tragedy, rushing back to our car trying to cross the streams of Spread Creek before it got too dark to see. Too cold. I hear a splash and a scream. I could barely see. I couldn't find her for a moment. I shouted her name. I found her breathing heavily, gasping my name. She was freezing cold. We had just came from the blazing hot national parks in Utah. The temperature had dropped to freezing, and she was soaking wet. I carried her as far as I could down the stream towards the car, stumbling, exhausted, and shocked. When my knees buckled and knew I couldn't safely carry her, I started a fire and spooned her as close to the heat. She was so thin, had already been exhausted and shocked. When my knees buckled, I couldn't carry her. I started a fire, spooned her as closely to the heat. She was so thin, had already been freezing too long. I couldn't, at the time, realize that I should have started a fire first, but I wanted her out of the cold, back to the car. From where I started the fire, I had no idea how far the car might be. Only knew it was across the creek. When I pulled Gabby out of the water, she couldn't tell me what hurt. She had a small bump on her forehead that eventually got larger. Her feet hurt, her wrist hurt, but she was freezing, shaking violently while carrying her. She continually made sounds of pain. Laying next to her, she said her little gasping between violent shakes, gasping in pain, begging for an end to her pain. She would fall asleep, and I would shake her, fearing she shouldn't close her eyes if she had a concussion. She would wake in pain, start the whole painful cycle again while furious that I was the one waking her. She wouldn't let me try to cross the creek. Thought like me that this fire would go out in her sleep and she'd freeze. I don't know the extent of Gabby's injuries, only that she was in extreme pain. I ended her life. I thought it was merciful, that it is what she wanted, but I see now all the But I see now all the mistakes I made. I panicked. I was in shock. But from the moment I decided, took away her pain, I knew I couldn't go on without her. I rushed home to spend any time I had left with my family. I wanted to drive north and let James or TJ kill me, but I wouldn't want them to spend the time in jail over my mistake, even though I'm sure they would have liked to. I am ending my life not because of fear of punishment, but rather because I can't stand to live another day without her. I've lost our whole future together, every moment we could have cherished. I'm sorry for everyone's loss. Please do not make life harder for my family. They lost a son and a daughter, the most wonderful girl in the world. Gabby, I'm sorry. I have killed myself by the creek in hopes that the animals would tear me apart, that it may make some of her family happy. Please pick up all of my things. Gabby hated people who litter. And that was the end of that.
I have a question.
Yes.
Where the fuck was his cell phone?
I'm not sure if they got. I don't know.
No, I'm saying in that moment, if that were true, where the fuck was his cell phone?
Yeah, it's totally like that. Isn't that like the lamest thing all killers say? Like they wanted me to do it. Hold
It
on.
just sucks because like everybody expected to have closure, and instead it's another fucking
Rabbit hole.
bullshit story like Chris
Yeah.
Watts did or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. So I want to show this before we go. I know that we've been on here a while. All right. Just real quick, I wanted to show.
Why not call 911? What?
Right.
What the fuck?
I agree with you. Like he couldn't call 911. Okay. So, and I can't see chat. I'm gonna catch up in a second. This was the actual journal that I just read. I read the transcripts, but this was the journal. See, there was some of it was just so hard you couldn't read it. See, it was like that's from being in the water, all those little marks. I feel like it was a bullshit story. He probably didn't want his family to know. He wanted to look like a hero. And
that's what I think. That's what I think. I think that he didn't want his family to remember his legacy as being like just a cold-blooded murderer. Regardless, he was a murderer. Even if the stupid ass story was true, it's not. But even if it was, and he thought that would like help them cope or whatever. But instead, it just leaves everybody with no fucking answers at the end of the day.
Yeah, it really doesn't help anything. Oh, you couldn't see that? Well, fuck. Hold on. My bad.
What? Couldn't see what? I could see the letter.
Did you guys see the one I just shared?
Oh, no.
My bad.
Couldn't see it.
Oh, Kate. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Thank you for saying something, Tara.
Oh, okay. Yep. There it goes. We can see it now.
Okay. Sorry. All right. This is, they made it where you have to hit a different button on StreamYards, and I'm just not used to it yet. All right. So this was the journal that I just read. I just wanted to show everybody where it came from.
What it looked like.
Yeah, what it looked like, the condition that it was in. See, some of the words, you can't really make them out too good. People were having a hard time. If you're reading from a cell phone, it was almost impossible to read. So I was so glad the
like that makes me even more disgusted with him. It's just like the last thing
know, right?
I was fucking worried about after you murdered somebody in cold blood was your fucking legacy and the way you would be remembered. Like that's what you were worried about. Fuck you.
Right, after you murdered somebody. Yeah. So here's the there's a letter from his mom offering him help coming out. Envelope says burn after reading. Oh yeah, niece. I've heard that. Niece said there's a letter from his mom offering him help coming out. Envelope says burn after reading. His parents knew. Yeah, I don't doubt that for a second.
Ash, that felt to me like a dig almost. It didn't seem, I don't know how to describe it, but it seemed like, why'd you say that? Like, why was
more
that
manipulation? It was just,
yeah.
It was like more manipulation and one more fuck you to everybody, like bringing up her brothers and all that. And that letter specifically, I don't know.
Like, poor me, think about me. Fuck. Oh,
yeah,
it's infuriating.
It really is. So yeah, I just wanted to show
I
you
would
guys
have much rather him just have been brutally fucking honest. Like at least they could have gotten closure a little bit or out of it. Even his own family.
If anybody wants to use what I just showed and make a video or just go through it, there's that one. Let me get the other one that I just did. I feel like it was more manipulation. It left everything the exact same. I don't know. I don't like how he did that at all. Hold on. Here's
and
me.
He starts out saying, I found her unconscious and she was cold and freezing. And it's just like, you found her where? Like what?
Yeah, you found like he's some hero. He's some fucking hero. Like
why? How? What? Like it's still it's so stupid. I hate that letter. I hate it.
I know. It made things so much worse. There's one of me reading it, and you can just mute me in if anybody wants the transcripts or anything. Use whatever you want out of it.
That's the last final thing,
yeah, that's the last final fuck you, writing wrote a poem. I mean, that's basically what it was. It was basically a fucking not romance novel or some shit. Get the fuck out of here with that. Yeah, I don't buy it.
about me. This our beautiful life together. We were so wonderful. We were such a great couple, even though I killed her.
I killed her, but yeah, we were a great, wonderful couple, and we were so in love. And she wanted me to do that so I could put her out of her pain.
Didn't he use the word mercy, like mercy?
Merciful.
What the
Yes.
fuck? Oh.
Yes. Let's see. He used, okay. She would wake up in pain and start a whole cycle. Hold on, I'm trying to find it right here. I thought it was a merciful. It says, I thought it was a merciful that it is what she wanted, but I see now all the errors in my way, or however the fuck. But I see now all the mistakes I made. I panicked. Like, I'll play it without us talking. Like, I won't. I'll just let it go real slow for you guys. You guys can look at it while we finish up. Oh wait, I meant to put it on slower. Hold on. Okay, so let me put it so you guys can see it. I'm not going to share any sound.
For him to say, oh, well, I wanted to drive up there and let them kill me, but I wouldn't want them to spend time. It's just like, no, the fuck, shut up.
I know, like, shut up. Nobody's buying that bullshit. I'm just going to let that play in the background until we end. But it's just like, come on, dude. You can't believe that people are going to believe this. And, you know, I don't know. I'm so disappointed because I know a lot of people waited to get the journal. And that's what we're in with.
He didn't care what we thought. He knew his parents would believe it. That's all that mattered, I think, at that point.
Yeah, well, niece said that, and I had heard this, but I forgot that his mom wrote him a letter and said she would help him come out and tell the truth and to burn the letter after reading, and he didn't burn it. So his parents are getting sued.
But I think it's going to get thrown out. I do, actually, that it will be thrown out. Just legally.
Yeah, maybe.
Legally.
Maybe.
Because that's the problem with like courts handling certain situations. It's like,
yeah,
whatever's legal is legal, whatever's illegal is illegal, and it doesn't.
There's not wiggle room. Yeah, there's no wiggle room.
How we feel about it.
Yeah. So next time we go live, there's another Letitia video, but it's long, and then I wanted to go over the interview with the family that was accused, their kids were accused of burning the other kid. I wanted to look at that interview next time we go live.
So wait a minute. That means that they knew the real truth. They know the real truth?
Yes. And they knew right where to take the cop. They knew right where to take the cops. So you know they did.
No. I know that. No, that's not what I'm saying. Because I'm saying, do they know his story?
Oh, I don't know.
Or do they know the truth?
I'm sure. I don't know what he's told them. I wouldn't look for that letter that Lisa's talking about. See if we can't find it.
Like, if they know what happened at this point, they should fucking tell.
Yeah, niece. Did it say they knew what happened or that they thought this story? I mean, as a mother, you would know, right? Like, you're not stupid, but you wouldn't maybe want to believe it. But no, mom's that stupid. Like, his family doesn't seem dumb. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
like,
I'm saying, though, that, like, because nobody knew what really, really, really happened, and except for him, because he was the only one there, unless he came out and told them the real story, or did he tell them the bullshit story?
Yeah, I'm curious to know now too. Yeah, I'm gonna look for that. Niece, did you upload it on your channel, or do you know where I could find it? For next time, we could go back. We could finish going over it.
Because what the court case is saying is that they knew where the body was already when Bertolino came out and made a statement. So that made it egregious or whatever.
That made them complicit, basically, pretty much. Not exactly, but I know what you're saying.
Yeah, it would be in that they would have an obligation. Because all that's up for debate in the court case is whether they had an obligation to talk or if they had an obligation to plead the fifth. Because everybody has a right to plead the fifth if you're being charged. And
that journal's not in that stack of journals. It's not the same journal.
Huh?
Oh, sorry, I'm answering the chat.
Oh.
There's like a stack of them there. A stack of journals that he always carried around with him. I mean, we're in a couple of pictures.
Oh, I hate him.
Hope put 20K in his bank account. Letter hasn't been released yet. Let's TD's lawyer know about it. Okay, thank you. And like whenever his body was found, I didn't think we'd ever see anything. I'm just being honest, and I kind of just fell off following it. So I was really excited to get this, and then I was like, let down. But at the same time, I want to share it with you guys. Let's see. Hold on. I'm going to show this picture of Kimberly, and you can tell me if it's not any of those. I didn't see the front of it. I looked for it, and then I'm going to be honest. I got busy. Of course, I got busy. Squirrel! I got onto something. I had to do something. I had to clean and stuff. But there's a whole stack of journals here. Let me show you. There's a whole stack.
I never have guessed in a million years that's the stupid ass thing that he would have said in his letter. Like, wow.
Side binding. I couldn't see the others well. Yeah, I can't see the others well, and this one was already circled. The one that is under that is white, and it does have the side. So I think it. Hold on, let me see if I can find the original. I was just trying to draw attention to it. It was already circled, so it was hard. Hold on, let me find the original picture real quick. Oh, I know where it was at. Okay. Okay, right here. I'm going to show you Kimberly. Maybe we can see it a little bit better. All right. Because I didn't feel like it was circled really well, you know what I mean? And I wanted to draw more attention to it. Okay. Let me blow it up a little bit too for you guys. Okay, that's about as good as I can do. See, there's like a little mini stack of them. Can you guys see that okay? I'm waiting for Kimberly to answer me. Okay, I think the judge will deny the motion to dismiss. Okay, so the case at least deserves to be heard. I look for the judge to at least hear the case out. I don't know what the outcome will be.
We'll see, but I just don't think there's any grounds legally.
Well, if there's a letter stating that, and she had put 20K in his bank account, which we've heard for a while, if those facts are true, and the fact that they took him straight to the body.
But it doesn't matter if the judge decides that if they were allowed their right to plead the fifth, then they can't move past that.
I believe just facts. I think that it was outrageous too. Kim, if you can't see that, well, let me know and I'll just send it to you privately. There's like a little stack of journals though, and I didn't even realize how covered up it was when I did that. I was trying to. I didn't think that the circle was there. You know what I mean? Like I wanted to circle it better, but I should have circled it outside of it more. And I think that, like, I gotta like try to start focusing on one thing at a time because I think that was my plan. Like,
I thought it helped.
Yeah,
I think it was also outrageous, but legally, I don't think that it will be outrageous.
Yeah,
because everybody has their right to plead the fifth.
Yeah, they have the right to plead the fifth, but do they have the right to help cover up with the 20K and knowing where it's at, and making a statement that you don't and not.
He wasn't. He wasn't, like, there wasn't anybody being charged in a crime. So, like, that would be like saying that you knew about a crime that was happening right now, but nobody was being charged, but you were covering it up. It's like,
okay, so Niece said it's a civil suit. It's a civil suit. Can't plead the fifth, and burden of proof is way less than a criminal case. That's what Niece is saying.
You can't plead the fifth. Who said you can't plead the fifth? Yes,
Niece. In a civil case, are you allowed to plead the fifth in a civil case?
Yes.
Are you sure? I don't know anything about it, so
yes, you can plead anytime. Well, listen, because it's not saying now that they're pleading the fifth. It's saying that they were pleading the fifth then. That's why they didn't speak. So the only thing that's up for debate in court is whether they are supposed to be compelled to speak or unless they can plead the fifth, if they can keep their mouth shut. That's literally the only thing that's up for debate. That's the crux of the case.
I think what Stephanie's saying is it wasn't a civil case when they were pleading the fifth.
Right. No, it was anytime. Like right now, say that somebody came to my house and was like, wait, we think you have committed a crime, come with us. And you're like, I can plead the fifth. You automatically have a right at any time to plead the fifth.
Hold on, I'm going to look in a civil case. I'm curious. I think
it's not talking about right now that they pled the fifth.
No, I know what you're saying. No, I know what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. I'm just curious now.
I personally don't think that there's any legal grounds that they can see this on. If they do, it will change some precedents in the future. I will say that legally.
Okay, so what it says about what you and niece are saying, two different, like, is something you're talking about before. She's talking about right now. So I was just
well, curious. They're not pleading the fifth now.
No, they're not. I was just curious though, in case it ever comes up again. You know what I mean? Not this for this. It was just like, oh, I'm curious.
In a civil case, yeah, I don't think that you. Well, it depends on if you're being charged, and it depends on what it like. If it's civil, it's for money. There has already have to be a criminal something that has happened already. So it's really it's different.
But yeah, it is. I didn't realize how different it was.
Because that's the whole crux of it, that they were using their Fifth Amendment right to not speak, which we all have, regardless of the scenarios. It's like if you witness a crime, you're not entitled to speak. You're entitled.
Okay, so it says, does the Fifth Amendment, just to answer niece's part of it, not your part, because I understand what you're saying. And it says, although the actual wording of the Fifth Amendment to the U.S. Constitution says a person shall not be, this is only for civil, by the way,
okay,
compelled in any criminal case to be a witness to him. Wait. Okay, let me start over. Although the actual wording of the Fifth Amendment to the U.S. Constitution says a person shall not be compelled in any criminal case to be a witness against himself, the right has been found applicable to be civil action as well. And that was April of 2021.
Yeah. I figured. I didn't know for sure, though. So you can plead the fifth in a civil case, is what you're saying.
Okay. It was ruled at a certain time, though.
Okay.
You must assert. Okay. And another thing says, in 1976, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled on a case called McCarthy versus Arnstein. Among other holdings, the court ruled the constitutional privilege against self-incrimination applies to civil proceedings. You must assert your right yourself and indicate you refuse to answer on the grounds your reply may incriminate you. So you have to be going up for a crime. It looks like if there's a crime tied into it, if that makes sense, that you can apply it. So hope that answers. So I think you both were right in a way, like what you were saying, you know what I mean? That's right. But what needs, if there wasn't a crime, but since there was a crime, if that makes sense. Okay, let me look for Kim. Where's Kim? Kim, can you see that? Is that the journal you were talking about?
Whoa.
OJ was found guilty by a family civil. Yeah, I think that it's gonna.
Okay, so I apologize.
It's okay. OJ was found guilty by a family. I think if you would like plead the fifth in a civil case, it's definitely going to go against you, even if they say it's not, because they're going to look at that like you are admitting guilt, so to speak.
Pleading the fifth means that you're not going to talk.
No, I know, but I'm saying like that's going to be taken into account, in my opinion. Because she's saying OJ was found guilty by the family. So yeah,
if you don't want to talk, it could be used to look incriminating or kind of
right. Yes, even if they say it's not going to.
That's what I'm saying.
So okay, yeah, I gotta take my puppy out too, and your puppy's like not happy tonight either. My puppy's over here like, eh. So okay. All right. I was just making sure, Kim, and if you want to see it, I'll send it to you privately.
You know what? Actually, I could see this case going to higher courts, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and like okay, so this case needs to set some precedent, like as far as protesting in front of houses and all that shit that they pulled. I don't like the laundries. I think what they did was totally fucked up, but they still have rights. Like what was done is not okay. It didn't just disturb them; it disturbed their neighbors. And I think that in this and the Wells case, there needs to be some new laws. I know that takes time, but it's like, come on.
Because actually, if you get down to it, this case could be. It just depends on which way it goes. It's a really, 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 really sticky case, but it could go in their direction if a judge wanted to take it on. But it's a big thing to take on just because it's kind of it's something that's going against a Fifth Amendment right. So it would be a bigger case if it does not get thrown out.
Yes. No, Lanky, exactly. Aaron ended up taking her out. Thank God. She's like whiny as hell. But yes, it could be a big case. It could set all kinds of new things.
Yeah, because it's not cut and dry. It's not like because like everybody has a Fifth Amendment right, but it's not. I'm not saying it's like cut and dry. It's not at all. It's very sticky, and it just depends on how a judge looks at it. And I don't know. It's definitely not cut and dry. It's the opposite of that. It's totally fucking a complicated situation.
Yes, for sure, Alan. I'm surprised a lawyer that wants to come up hasn't clung on to this. Like, this case has so much notoriety already. It's insane. What I'm waiting for, the case I'm waiting for is the Harmony Montgomery case. I'm waiting for more to develop on that, because if that happens, I will definitely be streaming at least like the important highlights of the case. Because that's a case that I started. I didn't want to mess anything up. I didn't want to be like all these people around here that don't take some cases seriously and mess something up. You know what I mean? But it's always stuck with me. It's always, I want to cover it if anything big happens. So
yeah, definitely. Me too. And also, if this case doesn't get thrown out outright, and by the way, even if it gets thrown out initially, doesn't mean it's not going to go up to a higher court. Like, I would definitely keep an eye on this case, because it could change things in the future because there's really I don't know how to describe it, but there's really a lot weighing on if it's right or not right, or what's wrong, you know?
There's a lot, and I think that that people need to be made examples of, like, and I don't say that lightly, but there was just so much wrong done in this case, and the way that the social media has handled it. I mean, they could have blown this case for if it would have went anywhere. They could have blown the Wells case. They don't care. That's the fucking problem around here. They don't care. Like the Wells case, they could have really messed with something that could have been, a cop could have been talking to that person and heard something that maybe we're not trained to hear. And now it's out here. You know what I mean? When it shouldn't have been. There's a reason that cops are tight-lipped about cases, and there's a reason that they're cops and you're fucking not JLR and MGL and fucking blowjob Betty.
Like, okay, imagine if the FBI would have released that notebook in the height of all of that, or when all of that was still going on. Like, things come out if they're fucking supposed to, and people get so impatient and they want it now.
Yeah, it's like we've lost, like people have lost their humanity for one. They've lost their, it's like nobody has any rules. It's like a fucking jungle out here. Yeah. Seriously, I've never seen anything like it, where people are just taking the law into their own hands, fucking up cases of little kids. I mean, I get covering it because I covered the Harmony case. I even had the mom's friend on, but that was as far as I took it. And believe me, I was offered other information that I wouldn't share, because what if it didn't seem important right now, but in the case, further down the line in the case that could have been important, and I fucked that up. Why don't they think about those things? Why don't they think about, we're interviewing all these people and maybe something wasn't supposed to be said that I fucking asked? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell?
Because on YouTube, the almighty dollar is the only thing that matters.
That's so sick to me. Like, there's just some things I'm not selling. A lot of things I'm not selling out for, and that's one of them. I don't want to interview anybody that is potentially any kind of anything in a case where a child could have been, something bad could have happened to a child. I don't want to be the fucking hero. Like, that's what it is they all want to solve the case. Well, go fucking sign up to be a cop or something, but you're not. Actually, most of you are fucking criminals. Like, JLR is an actual criminal, okay? I'm just saying, like,
yeah.
Anyways, okay, well, thank you guys for coming. And
thank you for having me. I gotta take her out.
Yes, thank you for coming up.
Bye.
Bye. And I am going to jump off. I'm going to go to bed. And oh my God, thank God we just walked her because it just started pouring down rain. So, all right, I am going to get everybody, get all the little pups ready for bed. And I'm going to bed too. So, good night, guys.